I slapped the shit out of her when she bit it. You feel me? Like every time, but I've been
biting
slapping you. Like,
She abuse, brother.
No, she didn't mean to. No, she likes it.
She bit your shit.
There's like impact from the teeth at various points. Like 8 hours. There's like
content. Munchie be back on no jumper.
No, she's great.
How do you feel about allegations from your friends and coworkers that you've been talking about sex too much? And I realize this is an accusation that has been levied at me in the past.
Hey, bro, like, you think I give a what anybody's talking about?
Yes.
Like, not all right. That's
yes. You care more about than anybody about what people think of you.
Oh, that's a cool perception, but check game. That was him. That's not me. Because like, look, my ex bitch, she had me on the bench for a second, and she like had me thinking that I wasn't what I was. No jumper live. It's really important to a man to have
jumper live.
You feel me? Like, as a man, we supposed to. That's part of what makes us strong. That power.
But also turning down random kind of makes you strong too, right?
But he was on rebound though.
Not necessarily in the kind of strength that I want to have, but
hey, bro, I got options. I don't give a. Hey, like maybe it's because I ain't saying I'm shit. I'm an ugly ass boy. It don't matter. But being on this shit, whatever, bitches love me. You feel me? So it is what it is.
What did she have you believing that you were that you're not?
She was telling me. She made me think. She made me thinking that like, oh, you can't get no. Hey, girls ain't gonna like you. You're lucky that I'm with you.
She used to talk to you like that?
Yeah. She used to chop you? Yeah, it would get, bro. She would say really, and like me, I got a strong sense of self or whatever, and I got a sharp tongue as well. You feel me? Hattori Hanzo blade on this right here. So I ain't really tripping if a bitch gonna like have a sharp tongue with me, but like damn, eventually that shit kind of fucked it with my self-esteem a little bit.
Yeah.
And I started feeling.
You believed it.
Yeah, I was like, it's like damn, like because here's the thing is that was my homegirl for years. She used to be my eater and all this shit. So it's like damn, like you used to like just choose up and suck it on like without even being asked. You feel me? And now like
all that being said, it doesn't necessarily explain why we need to be given like many updates per day about the state of your sex life.
I didn't think that it was really a big deal. I thought it was like y'all's my partners.
I feel like we keep telling
but
you.
check game though. I thought y'all's my partners, and I'm like, hey, this is what I'm going through. Hey, y'all know I've been down and out. You see me bitches like hell yeah, Lush. If I seen one of y'all doing that, I'd be like hell yeah, that's right. Do your shit. I see you fucking all these porn bitches, and I'd be like hell yeah, Adam, that's lit. If I was like, come on, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
What Lush is going through.
Okay, listen. I think that if they knew, like if I showed them what we're talking about, they would all agree.
I don't give a but like you my partner though. What the is it fuck?
I know, but I'm just telling you it's a little much.
That's why I felt back.
Until you bled.
But if that's pulling back, that's crazy.
No, I felt back because I was like, all right, then you feel me. It's not just y'all. Like all my homies are kind of like, all right, Lush. Like,
see, if everyone else is telling you, then it's definitely not just us.
No, it's not just y'all. And I have the self awareness enough to know that
even the Edgars, they're not even on camera. They're saying it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, Nathan just raised his hand dutifully.
I get it, but it's like you feel me. Like, hey, like. Ain't even been privy to my je ne sais quoi. You feel me? They don't even know what the fuck I really do over here. Y'all been my partners for like a few years, but like the person that I was for like the first 41 years of my life, that fool gone. So it's like I wanted you to get a little glimpse of that shit. Like hell yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
No, I'm finding him again. Shit, he right here.
What happened at 41?
We gotta go hang out.
Come on, hey, you my dog, Jay.
Come on. You guys are gonna do gang drugs together.
You catch what he said? He feeling like he ain't got nobody supporting him.
I support him. I just
like he feeling expressing his hurt.
Hang with me, man.
Look, I will scroll through the group chat and read things.
I know. So you feel like you support.
I feel like I'm being supportive. I love the fact that he is not in a depressed, sunken place, which I think a lot of us were kind of worried about that being the case after Germ, his ex. But it's like it's just kind of going in the other direction where it's like it almost seems like he's been deranged by his single status.
Let me ask you something, Les.
Yeah.
Has Adam actually reached out to you like, hey, I want to check on you, make sure everything is okay with you?
I mean, in the way he do, like we can't like me and this full talk like pretty much. To be honest with you, like so it's like if there is something seriously wrong, he gonna be privy to it. Like yeah. Quick, like when, like I'll say this about bro, and fools ain't even emphasize this, and like we didn't even really talk about it, but when or like a month and a half ago, whatever they said, because I was about to be like, I was feeling down and out, and I was like super, and I like disappeared for a few days or whatever, and like they was all worried and shit, and And Adam said that he was going he's like, dude, I'll make sure Lush go to treatment and I was like, I don't even want to go to treatment. I don't need treatment.
That's the problem. He don't want to go to treatment.
but he did, just so y'all know, before
a real
y'all
friend.
paid him for real, he did
He's your
offered
real
that
friend.
without me even talking to him.
He's your real friend. He's
Yeah,
your
that's my
friend.
partner. I
believe in Lush.
That's
Believe
why I
it
don't
or
really
not.
give a fuck.
I think they don't know Adam really a good dude, and he your real friend.
Nah, he cool, but with that being said,
That's a new narrative.
with that being said,
I'm a great man.
the fact that y'all mad that I'm getting some and all these hoes choosing up on me,
we're not mad.
You're like,
Why do you have to bleed?
She don't know how to suck dick, bro.
And then,
that one
you
did.
hit her on the period like she tried
Also,
to bite you.
the fake STD too.
it wasn't a fake.
Munchie
STD.
just chill on some dick,
I
bro.
don't had STDs and I felt it
You bled?
yeah, I was bleeding.
Like a lot of blood.
Like Jesus
Nah,
on the cross.
nah, you know how it be. You never had a bitch bite your dick. Come on, you haven't.
Well, he's up there dying for a cause, you know.
It was like, all right, I don't want
she scratched you up.
I'm gonna gross them out. But I'll say it because I have no shame whatsoever.
All right, bro. Blood's coming from your pinto area, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what scared me, bro. And when I had pissed, it was like,
It burned.
I'm like, I don't had chlamydia before. I know what the this is.
It felt like chlamydia?
Yeah. So I'm like, I got an STD. So I hit the group chat guys, I got an STD. And then I hit the bitch the next day. She like, nah. I was like, so she go to the clinic. We go to the clinic. You feel me? I don't need to go. She go. You feel me? So.
So as long as she's exhibiting the same signs.
She was negative.
Yeah, you straight.
You text that. I got an STD. And my phone was just right there. The message, all you seen was, hey, I got an STD.
Your girl thought it was you? She thought it was you writing a note to yourself?
I'm like, no, this is not.
You got to explain to people that you have white friends now. You got to be like, listen, I got white friends now.
White friends now.
Shit is different now.
Yeah.
They're open with
No black man has ever got an STD.
No, they don't. Not in,
They would never talk
They
about
don't
it.
in
go
the group
straight to
chat.
the group chat
Yeah.
without
group chat.
getting confirmed that that's what it
I
is.
know a black man who had an STD and caught it 5 times just because he did not want to tell his girl
he kept catching it.
that he had an STD and he was cheating.
So he kept catching it from
He
her.
had it, right?
But then he
gave it to her.
Oh, yeah.
He gave it to her.
Yeah.
Then the other female was like, hey, I think you could test it. So he got tested. He had it. He got cured. But he couldn't tell his baby mama, hey, I burned you. And his baby mama didn't have no symptoms. So
I see no problem here.
he just kept catching it.
Man.
You ever get chafing on the side? Chafing on the side of your penis?
What's that?
Again, continued impact.
Just like a rug burn type thing?
Yeah, like
No, when they got that new growth, the little spiky little, their hair's
when
going.
your skin rub against each other.
That could help.
No, because I tried to hit a bitch, but her shit was growing back in. It was like,
I don't like that.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly. When the pubes be
It's just now about to grow. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck, bro?
Well, you know what really will do it is when you're banging them and they just pull their underwear to the side. And then you don't notice, but your dick is scraping against the underwear.
champions.
Or at the beach, sand.
Yeah.
Banging the sand? You ever banged the sand?
Yeah, that happens.
That is real.
That's
You will
real.
not feel it until the next morning.
Exactly.
Oh, you're saying with sand.
Like
Yeah,
on the
at
beach,
the
like you on the beach.
Right,
yeah,
right.
That shit happens.
Yes. You know, they make glass out of sand.
Yeah, well, sand is formerly glass.
I with glass sometimes.
Wait, and sand
Just
gets turned into
sprinkle some
glass.
glass.
Oh, just cut you all up.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so I grew up in West LA.
Yourself with alcohol.
We'd go to my best friend lived on Venice Beach. We'd be in Venice almost every day. I'm 8 or 9 years old. We would like couples would be on the beach and we would throw rocks at them and shit. We'd be,
Oh, terrible. You're an asshole.
yeah, we were those kids.
And shit.
Damn.
Everybody fucked up the bitch,
At
though.
night.
Yeah, definitely. And some of these people are doing these aforementioned activities in broad day.
Yeah, I'm saying I'd have been before I did my stretch. I remember going to Venice Beach, walking late night, and 2 girls just caught. Hey, yo, you want a blowjob? Like, yeah. The female was like,
Matter of fact, yes.
They're just handing them out in Carson?
No, we're at Venice Beach.
Oh, okay.
At Venice Beach.
They were just handing out top?
He said, hand him out at cars and you about to pull up, nigga.
Yeah.
And you got some top?
Hell no.
Oh, why not?
because
Adam
the female
Show
I was
gonna
with
pull up.
was tripping. She was like,
Oh,
you
makes
just
sense.
want some. You gonna go over there with the nasty bitch, you gonna catch some. I'm like,
That's crazy how your girl never wants you to get some top.
Yeah.
like,
What a
you
hater.
wouldn't give a nigga nothing either though. Like,
Yeah. If she wanted to get some dick, I would encourage it.
yeah.
Hey. Hey, Adam.
I don't know
Yeah.
about a female not wanting to give
Munchie's
me
back.
no top.
Hey, elephant in the room.
Munchie.
That's the big old deal.
Woo!
Day
Let's get that energy up, man. Look, we got a guy who drinks water out of a bottle instead of just not drinking water at all.
Yeah, a bottle of water and the dude from Guadalajara. We're keeping it popping.
There you go.
feel me?
Sure.
Yeah.
And then Munchie's back.
Munchie's
Yeah.
back.
That's crazy. I'm
back.
happy. I'm happy
I'll
Munchie's
tell you.
back.
What brought you back, Munchie, man? Come on.
I kept bugging him.
Munchie back.
And then I was over that other Tuesday show. I'm like, man, hell no, they turned this shit out, man. When my boy was snatching the mic like it's the Source Awards and shit.
Oh, he wasn't feeling it when the East Coast pulled up.
Yeah.
Them dudes
Those
is
my
crazy.
boys. They good people.
Are they? Because a lot of people felt like that was awkward, like that you're supposed to have beef with them.
You know, I know Ice. Me and Ice was in the county jail together.
Did you ever have a fade with him?
No, he older than me.
That's a
I thought
rumor
you
I
knocked
heard.
his teeth out.
Hell no.
There's a rumor going around.
No, it ain't a rumor. I just put that together myself.
Oh, all right.
I just like, I saw him nigga knocked his teeth out. Like, this nigga was in the county jail going, yeah, he was in the county jail, was you? I said, maybe his teeth is out of here because this nigga.
No, Ice, he really like a older. He came down from the pen for doing all that time. You feel me? So
I got his paperwork.
yeah.
Adam, what were your thoughts when, like, okay, because we did the pod last week, or 2 weeks ago, sorry.
Right. Because we did have a little break there.
Yeah. Nutty popped up on the pod, and, like, all those guys came with him, right?
Oh, you seen it's J Hood
What were
face?
your
Yeah, I got his
thoughts when I was like,
paperwork.
okay, this is a Tuesday show, but now it's supposed to be like
Shout out
4 or 5
Munchie
people,
B.
then we had Money Back Rose, yeah, you feel me, like a bunch of...
He was like, you was late because I looked. I said,
Money Back
it was
Rose
good.
ain't nobody.
These niggas from East Coast.
It was just funny that Nutty was the one who potentially could have created a situation that would have been hella awkward. But I mean, J Hood said that it was all good, so it's all good.
No,
But
it's all love. I'm not even. You know, I come in peace. As long as nobody tripping on me, I'm not tripping on nobody. You feel me?
I think that one of Rios's concerns with coming here is that he doesn't necessarily want to get put into a gangbanging summit or a messy Jerry Springer type environment.
No, I don't.
Is there truth to that, Rios?
There is truth to that. Is that I don't want it to be
What
orchestrated
is
by
this
the white
supposed to
man.
be? Spody face replacement,
You know what I
got
mean?
glasses
I'm
and
okay
all
with that
that.
conversation. I'm okay with in that world, in that life, but I'm not okay with it with somebody that's not in that life. You know what I mean? Asking questions that and trying to be privy to information that they have no need
That's
of.
Spody face
Like,
replacement.
I
He
will
got
do
glasses.
a play and set up something when it comes to people who are not, actually going to be violent towards each other, or at least that I assume. Like, for instance, the Moose and Wack thing. I set that up because I thought there's no way Wack's going to actually do anything violent to him. Now, he put on a little display, like, that definitely made me think that was a possibility for a little bit there. But I definitely would not do that with, like, I would not, like, go get some guy that I know that J Hood don't get along with and try to, like, put them up against each other on the pod. Surprise! Death match. Nah, that's too much. I can't do that. That's way too crazy.
I don't think nobody that really dislike me even like try to be in the same room as me or like.
You're just that big of a boogeyman?
No, I just don't think if we really got a problem like that, I don't think they really gon' want to come in my.
Why would y'all want to pod together and make money
exactly.
together if you don't get along and shit? Like, it don't
Well,
make
they might
sense.
wanna-
If we really beefing like
you know,
that,
yeah.
it is up when we see each other. It's up.
Exactly.
You feel me? I really don't feel like I got no beef out there like that right now. I don't got nobody who really hate me that much. I'm not out here promoting the violence. I don't promote the violence. I love my community, but I don't, like I said, I'm not no active gangbanger. I love my community. I represent my community, but I'm not out here, you feel me, promote like and trying to influence the kids to gangbang. I be around my community though. I be in my neighborhood. I be in my area. I talk to my young homies, but like I said, so I'm on something different. You feel me? I'm not on the stuff I was on 2015. I'm not on the stuff I was on 2011.
So hence you could be around people that might, back in the day, it might have been a little different energy if you would have been around them type shit.
When I just came in today, I just shook like 3 people from East Coast hand right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was all up. You
Yeah.
feel me?
It's maturation, it's maturity. You know what I mean? Like you see the bigger picture, and it's about building than burning bridges. Like we're trying to build bridges instead of burning these things. Like if we all in this space, why can't we do something together to put money in our pockets
I can feel
and to
that.
be growing in the space together?
Yeah, I'm not crashing out over no strangers. I'm not crashing out no more. I'm not crashing out. I'm not trying to go back to prison. I'm not trying to go back to jail. I got 5 strikes.
Damn. So your recent squabble in your neighborhood, that was not crashing out.
No,
that's normal shit.
Really? Okay.
Let's talk about
it. That was not a fight.
It looked like a fight.
Yeah, but I was not trying to hurt that dude. I was not trying to hurt. He got my name tatted. That's really like my brother, like really. But he just do a lot of like foul stuff.
Internet stuff.
Just a lot of foul. Like he like a snake. He's a snake.
This is like local shit that like the internet don't really know that much about.
Is he like
a YouTuber or some shit?
No Jumper Cypher.
You talking about Spotty Face, Blood and Crip Cypher?
Yeah, he
was on that.
Wait. Which guy?
Adam. He came up here with Young N a gang of times. You seen his face?
That's Young N. Remember that? JM. Young N.
That's what you was fading?
Yeah, Young N and JM is like best friends.
Yeah.
That's why when I said, remember when me and Young N was on the phone, I said, man, the homegirl J-Mag must be telling you something.
Oh, that's okay. Now this is providing so much more context. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Also, though, that sucks that we can't watch that cipher because Spotify's channel got taken down.
They don't got it. It's on YouTube.
Wait.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, because this is some dude reacting to it.
I ranked the top 5 verses in that cipher.
Which one's
And then
JM?
when the homies asked him, who was he sneaking? He like, I wasn't talking about you. Like, that's Buster shit. And then he just like, he do a lot of snake shit.
But that's like still your homie, like even though you've been mad at him about shit.
That's my little brother, to be honest. Like I got a lot of love for him. That's why I didn't beat the out of him.
So would you feel like that was really some shit that wasn't for the internet, or were you like, or did you want it to be on?
How can I? It wasn't for the internet. No, it was not for the internet. But he got on the internet right after the situation happened. I guess Young Ant called him.
Yeah.
And then Young Ant made the video and was like, "Oh, J Hood did this. He marked out my whole community. Like I tripped on my whole community." He said that J Mac hit me with a 3-piece and he was too fast for me, so I grabbed him. He just told like. Absolutely nothing that Young Ant said was like even close to being accurate. So the homies posted it because the narrative that Young Ant said made like I marked my homies out.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Like I marked all my homies out. So they like, no, that. So the young homegirl posted it. Yeah. The young homegirls and the young homies posted it. But I didn't really care. I wasn't trying to hurt this dude. I could have really jumped on his head, whipped him bad. We didn't square up, squabble. Wasn't nothing like that.
All right, this is what he looks like if you want to show the screen.
Yeah, right.
I've done my detective work, but this is.
But he sneaked this the whole cipher.
Sneeze dissing you, and this is before you got out and shit,
this
right?
Before I got out. This is when he was talking to me on the phone every day. This is when I bailed him out of jail. This is when I was taking care of him, buying him clothes.
So you bailed him out of jail from jail? When you was in jail, you bailed him out?
But why he hating on you then?
I bailed him out from prison.
Why he hating on you?
That's crazy, yeah. Then he go to jail. I'm in a prison cell. They call me. His girl called me. J-Mac just went to jail. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, for what? They say for what? I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, so what niggas doing? They're like, we trying to bail him out. I'm like, all right. They like, his girl like, I co-sign, but I ain't got no money for him. I'm like, he ain't got no money put up? She like, I don't know. I'm like, man, find out if he got any money put up. They call back, I talked to his mama, talked to his grandma. They don't say, like, they like, man, it's bad. I'm like, how much? They're like, man, like, we need like $3,500. I give up $3,500 fast. Like, $3,500 ain't nothing.
Yeah, burner bill.
Yeah, real quick, fast. I bail him out. You feel me?
How you feel about people saying that your squabble was weak?
I wasn't trying to fight him. This is somebody that I went to elementary school with. This is somebody I went to elementary school with. He got my name tatted. This is somebody who like this is really like this is my childhood friend.
Why you keep saying he got my name tatted?
We just really got into it because he did a lot of weird shit while I was in jail.
I don't know why he keeps saying he got my name tatted.
You gonna get mad at everybody who was trying to smut you out. You gonna have a long line of people, and so basically, the homies basically told me like, man, leave that shit alone. Leave it alone. When I first came home, like, let bygones be bygones. You feel me? Bury that shit and move forward. You was on something. You was speaking positivity when you was in jail. Come out on that tip. So I left everything alone. Everything that happened in jail, all the weird shit he did, I left it alone. It wasn't until we got out of jail. I mean, when I got out of jail, and he did something else. He did something else and had my name involved in something that was 100%
So I'm pretty sure he got your
false.
name covered up now.
Like
you keep saying he got my
false.
name
And I'm
tatted.
like, you know what? The only reason you still putting fake stories out there, making fake news, is because you didn't get your ass whooped for the last thing, for everything you did while I was in jail. So you think that just because I got love for you, that I'm gonna let you keep getting away with this shit, and that's not the case.
You weren't scared that he was gonna hit you with the Eric Holder?
Man, hell, man. He came to the village. He came to my.
I'm just saying.
With the Eric Holder.
I'm just saying, like, you know, like even a guy that like you don't consider to be on your level could decide to take it there.
Yeah, but I know for a fact, like we wouldn't. Just like I wasn't trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't. I don't think he'd try to hurt me, like kill me. I wouldn't try to kill him. I know his mama.
So ultimately, it's a misunderstanding between friends.
Ultimately, it was a misunderstanding.
People be saying some crazy stuff on the internet.
Really, like close, my real close. The reason why we fought is because it's like, damn, nigga, you shouldn't even do this. Like, if out of any, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't go against the grain, fool. If anybody should know better, you should know better than to do this. And then you do it. You throwing stones but hiding your hand. Like you saying stuff, but then when it's brung to the forefront, you saying you didn't do it.
So where y'all at now?
We told him to come pull up on the 4th of July, and he didn't pull up. Right. I just want to holler at him. You feel me? I just want to. We gonna talk though. That's my childhood friend.
You told him to
my
pull
last
up
question.
on the 4th of July. He didn't pull
Are
up.
you not feeling it, Hefe, right now?
I see.
No, I'm not nothing against Hefe. I just know that he's siding with J-Mac. That's all the hostility that Young Ant is putting into the end. It's really like he's going against like everybody who has ever touched Whack 100. It seems like, like he just came at what's my boy name from Pueblo's Project Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just got at.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with the Project Bo thing. And I told about that earlier. That
thank you, Munchie. Speak up for my load.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, cause nigga, that's what it look. Niggas think on the tour bus giving a play-by-play. Yeah, that's how you walk. Hey, the white bridge. Yeah. And he was like, you feel me? And he was on, you know what I'm saying, FaceTime with the nigga Project Bo.
All right, so it was in the background of a Blueface stream where you could overhear Project Bo having a conversation with Wag, and Wag didn't realize that this was being recorded, but basically, like, it was them talking about the video of Aunt Hefe allegedly doing this to this guy, and it appeared to be them both agreeing that that was definitely him in the video.
Which would be, I guess, like since it's not, they didn't know they were being recorded. You can't really call that federal.
You know, that's like a normal conversation for you to have off camera.
Yeah. He's alleging that Whack is really the police. So he's like, oh well, you tried to give Whack some type of information.
But I ain't gonna put that on him for the Project Bo thing. But based on I told him that to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm cause I ain't go stare no pot and bag back. You know what I'm saying? I noticed they start going back and forth. I'm like, damn. Cause I didn't even know Am was gonna make content about it. I was just telling her I think the nigga Project Bo gave that shit to Whack, and Whack gave it to Poetic Federal, nigga, and shit. And it went from there though. But shit, I talked to Bo, said it didn't come from him.
J Hood, do you feel like some of the when you was first on the pod,
at least my boy Munchie speaking
when
up,
called in and it was you had that argument or whatever? You feel like part of that is caused by what the tension that you and Bro had?
100%.
Yeah,
it was one. Okay, so the tension that me and J-Mac had carried on to Young Ant, because when Young Ant calls in J Mac is gonna lie and say, "Oh yeah, J Hood was just talking about you on No Jumper. He said that you had a parole hold and you might whoop this, and he just putting out false information." Now, literally, when I said that he had was on federal parole, his brother told me that. Like literally, like an hour before I even came up to No Jumper, he said, "Yeah, that Young Ant was on federal parole." So I repeated something that his little brother told me. You feel me? And that's nothing pertaining his case, but somebody had to give him false information to say that I was talking about his situation, right? That only person who I could picture giving that false information is the homegirl, J-Mac.
Man, at first you said Munchie.
That's why you was, when you was talking to him on the phone, you were like,
Let's keep
nah,
it
you were
real.
trying to explain him, nah, and you don't have the, like, da-da-da. And then
I'll get in
at a
here.
certain
We
point,
live
because
and
like, Ant
exclusive. Y'all
wasn't
get in
hearing,
here,
he
get
was
in
trying to hear
here.
nothing at that point. He was going to say what he was going to say. You basically were like, all right, we'll talk about this later at that point.
Like, you could call me.
Yeah.
That's how, like, he like, man, niggas being messy. And I'm thinking, like, how am I being messy? I'm the only one who's really stumped down and said, hey, that's A-Trey gangster business. And then, like, I don't really stir beefs up, like, try to get people into. So he, like, being messy. I'm like, I don't being messy. You going back to listen to what somebody told you instead of just asking to hear. You could have said, hey, play it for me. Play this clip for me. Do like you get what I'm saying?
So did Ant, you feel like ever get the proper clarity on that?
I don't know. I didn't care.
Okay.
As long as I just talked to his brother, as long as his brother know that me and him good, and like I said, I got the utmost respect for his brother, NBA. That's my boy.
Shouts to
NBA
NBA.
1 and 2. That's my boy.
They
You
both
feel me?
cool.
But do you feel like in general it kind of feels like Ant is like he's just like stirring shit up from in there, like he's just talking shit about whoever he feel like he's being like a little bit more aggressive than he was when he was in the streets.
I don't know. It was just that's why I was tripping on me. It caught me by surprise because I've been around Young Ant in person. Me and him never got at me hostile, nothing aggressive. You feel me? And over the phone, he was super aggressive. And I'm like, bro, you know me in real life. Like, you could really ask me.
Right.
You feel me? And if you felt like I was saying, you could have asked. People was like, oh man, Young Ant marking you out. I'm like, nigga, no, I'm really innocent of the allegation. You get what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not explaining. I'm not scared of this, man. I'm just telling him, like, hey, no, fool. The information you're receiving is false, fool. I ain't said nothing about you. I ain't said nothing except free you. And everything, literally everything that I said, like, surrounding the case is something that is what he said. Like, man, he probably would. It would just trip me out. And then, but yeah, it was like this fake hostility because of J-Mac though, because of the homie.
Okay.
But he hostile. I think he mad. He just mad that he in jail.
I don't believe in
Mad he in jail. He feel like he got
hostility
tricked out of his
because
spot, and he really feel like he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. So now he is the waiting game. He feel like shit. He know everything is content, but I really feel he feel like he got tricked out of his spot, and they trying to get that man life, bro. They trying to give him.
Well,
so
yeah.
I'm not upset with Young Ant. I know he going through a lot. I just, you feel me? I want him to move smarter. I want him to move smarter, and I want him to be the man that we all think he is. You feel me? Because it's young niggas who look up to him. You get what I'm saying? It's people, young niggas who look up to him, and yeah, be the man that we all know you are, and be the man that you need to be. Because all the loose talking over the phone, and you people looking up to you. So now people think it's okay to talk crazy over these jail phones.
I haven't really seen him respond to that allegation, like the idea that like that he's talking too much over the phone. I haven't really heard him react to that because he clearly don't give a.
He clearly don't give a. But
well, I'm assuming he's running up some type of revenue off his YouTube, right?
He's definitely making money. He's probably he gonna pay. He gonna pay for that lawyer with that YouTube money too. But still though, like every 5 minutes to say this phone call is being monitored and recorded. You feel me?
Well, don't
and they play them phone. Everybody that's in the streets knows somebody who been to trial for murder, and they played them county jail phone calls.
Oh yeah,
they for 100%.
Well, J Hood, I'm assuming though because you've like experienced lengthy incarceration, you have like a degree of sympathy for what he's going through.
Free young Hefe, don't care about never what the check say.
I feel bad for his situation, but it's part of the streets. I pray he get out the situation. Yeah, I feel for him. I know he got a lot of positive stuff going on, you know.
So make sure we should get an Hefe hologram on the podcast.
Fire. Alky David technology.
I mean,
free and Hefe though, you know, free bro. Like free bro. When he get out, me and him, we gonna holler. You feel me? We gonna talk like men. By then, me and J Mac probably be back cool.
That's right.
But it just showed that that nigga, you J Mac friend, you wasn't ever my friend. You feel me? I'm your brother boy, but you J Mac friend because you didn't even want to you didn't want to look for the truth. You feel me?
Because y'all had a pretty cool relationship.
Me and him ain't never been best buds, but like we was cordial. He had my number for years. I had his number for years. I can call him at whatever time, and we can chop it up. Good game. You feel me?
Do you feel like your like association with Wack added to the tension with Ant as well?
It's possible, but he was used to associate with Wack. You feel me? He used to associate with Wack, and young Ant know me though. Like you feel me? So anything he could have just really called me, and then we could have got to understand it. We ain't. This is not like he not no stranger. I've really been knowing his family for over damn near 20 years.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like if something happened to his brother, my phone, I'm gonna get a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Like when his brother got shot, 2 days after Young Gang went to jail, my phone got blown up. You feel me? Let me know, ooh, he all right, he straight. I knew everything that happened. That's my boy. So
what about Munchie and you? Like I feel like the fans are like kind of trying to push the narrative that
no problem.
But they trying to make it seem like y'all like don't like each other or aren't supposed to like each other.
He was mad about what Bray said, but he called me and he asked me like, "Hey, what is what this nigga Bray said?" I said, "Bro,
I put it in that group text. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's not true.
I kind of felt he was just throwing, you know what I'm saying? What they call that on the fire or whatever. You know what I mean? And then they put the little mixing in Spotty face situation with mine because we both like decided to bounce at the same time. Yeah, and then it had nothing to do with J-Head. You know what I'm saying?
And then Munchie, you already knew because even after the first show when we sat down, you had Lil Munchie tap in with me. You know me and Lil Munchie, that's my boy. That's my gangster. And not just that, a lot of Inglewood families tapped in with me and said, you feel me? Like, hey, what's up? What's going? You know, that's my good. Like, you know, Munchie, that's my dog. Like, we'll make sure y'all straight up there. You feel me? They all of them niggas from NHP, Avenue, the whole Inglewood. You feel me? Like, call and make sure that me and you was on good terms. You know what I'm saying? So he already knew that wasn't never been no better. Like,
I think beyond like the gang politics and all that, a lot of people were just like, due to the affiliation with Wack that you have, you know what I'm saying, and Munchie obviously and Wack having the tension that they presumably have, it was like, oh, okay. Because like Munchie said, because him and Spody both left at the same time, it was like, oh, it seemed like that was the catalyst for everybody leaving.
Hey, look, bro, it's close to impossible for me not to bring her Wack. Because if my name come up, I'm shooting back for sure. And I go, it's on my time now, the clubhouse, all this bullshit, and so I'm gonna shoot back. But I mean, my shit while I bouncing ain't nothing to do with the same seating arrangement from that day.
Okay, yeah, like that's what another thing, because we was matter of fact, this the same seating arrangement. Now, you remember when I came in late. Matter of fact, we was live.
Yep.
Adam clearly told me where to sit. You told me where to sit.
Yeah.
So when Braves was like, "Oh yeah, J Hood sat right there," because he was supposed to.
It was the only seat left.
Exactly. Like,
What the fuck?
the only option.
Yeah. There's literally one seat.
That man is triple CMS, bro. I'm trying to ignore him as much as I can.
He's starting to get good at the content.
Who?
I know he.
Because that narrative went super. He got him.
They got legs.
They got, man. People was really asking me that shit. I'm like, man, no, man. That's not true. Like, at all. Like, your homegirl set trip acting like, you better leave my big homie alone before I fuck you.
Yeah, she under my other name. That's my homegirl.
Yeah, she's like, I think I'll fuck you up, nigga. I'm like, man, Munchie, good peoples, man. It ain't nothing like that. plenty of people tapped in with me. You feel me? Red Bull, plenty of niggas tapped in with me. Like, yeah, man, what's going on, man? With you and Munchie. I'm like, man, it's not true, bro. I know y'all love that nigga.
Munchie, did you like so when you were you missed like obviously you was doing your thing, you're running up morals over money and all that, you doing the gang of shit. Were you like what were you thinking when you're watching like the Tuesday show? Like, damn, like
I was laughing at the Rick the contradiction.
Wow, I want to hear the Munchie review of that.
Oh, that shit was funny. Hey, bro, he passionate about his, you know what I'm saying? He talking about buying the liquor store and shit. You said, and he didn't like that. Like,
yeah.
And then, you know, I keep forgetting he older. He talk like an older. Oh, you think I'm a sucker?
yeah, that was about
Captain Rick Ross,
I ain't no sucker, man. You just fessing.
Captain Rick Ross.
Jive turkey. Hey, no. I was laughing.
No, when we were arguing about Snoop versus I Show Speed or something.
Oh yeah, no. Okay,
Like,
so,
who would have a bigger live audience on a stream? Which I still can't believe that I actually had to argue about that.
He was saying the current degree of poppingness, beyond like we know Snoop Dogg has been famous for 800 years. Like he said, who's currently more like popping and famous, Snoop or I Show
But
Speed?
the thing was relevant and famous.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, Speed is more relevant.
Right.
Like, yeah. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Famous Snoop Dogg can't go nowhere and not get recognized.
Well, yeah, it's like different levels because it's like our grandmothers and like people's granddaughters.
So you saying that Speed is more relevant than Snoop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Today he is.
Right
For
now.
sure.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, streamers is the new rappers, bro.
But more relevant?
I mean, he's streaming like all day, every day with like hundreds of thousands of people watching him live. And then he's like also got like everyone all over the world losing their shit about just seeing him in real life. Like, obviously, Snoop probably has more recognition in terms of just like pure fame. But I'm not going to lie, it's probably pretty close these days because Speed is a global phenomenon. It is hard to understate how big that kid is.
And keep in mind this, J Hood, like we are from Southern California, Los Angeles County. You are from the greater South LA, South Central region, you know, Carson, California.
But it's also, I just want to say, it's
Snoop's like going to be bigger to you than anybody else.
But also, it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, my parents know who Snoop Dogg is, and my parents are never going to know who Speed is.
But also, anybody who watched the Olympics know who Snoop is also.
Exactly.
He's just a Martha Stewart fan.
There's sort of like being famous used to mean you were famous on a mainstream level, and like Speed kind of is, but isn't like being pushed out there by all of the giant media companies who don't even really matter anymore. You know, it's like,
I mean, he's low key like potentially, arguably the biggest streamer in the world right now.
I would put him on par with like Mr. Beast in terms of fame. You know, these are like the most famous dudes of this era.
He's definitely
All right, so who the
equivalent to
top
Kai.
3 streamers then? Put me up on some. Who the top 3 streamers?
Kai.
In terms of just strict streamers, yeah,
Kai,
Kai, Speed.
Kai, him and Neon probably, maybe Aiden.
Yeah.
Damn, you really think Neon?
I mean, he's not up there.
But look, I Show Speed is at the biggest thing right now, the World Cup. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
And
that's
his
what I was saying.
The story
like-
about him right now is one of the biggest stories because Argentina fans was being racist towards I Show Speed, calling him the N-word, telling him he was a monkey and all that stuff. And he's everywhere he goes, it's up.
They talking about XQC.
They still have him as top 3.
I'll kind of put Aiden Ross above him.
I mean, I thought so as well.
But I mean, it's all about like what, because they put Jinxie on there, who I feel like Jinxie, as much as he's like the most popular streamer in in terms of just desktop streaming gaming, sure. But he's just like not being pumped out there by clippers the way that like a lot of these other dudes are, you know? So I just feel like somebody like Speed is like way more famous than Jinxie, even though Jinxie gets like stupid number of live viewers on a super consistent basis.
And the thing is about Speed, he doesn't necessarily have to have this, although he has like a high budget stream, it's not the same put into it as like a Kai Cenat where it's like, oh, we're spending hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars on this whole infrastructure, and we're bringing in these celebrities. That
No. But that's cap because Speed is touring the world,
right?
Doing these like his streams are so expensive,
He just did
so
Latin America.
intense.
But
The amount of money it costs for him to make that shit happen, like Kai Cenat for the most part is like a glorified desktop streamer. Like that's like he does like the craziest version of that. But what Speed does of traveling the world doing that shit, you see he has his crew go and like walk the routes that he's gonna walk to just make sure that the internet works in all those locations.
well, yeah, but that's all true. But then like he's going to places where it's
Third world
a,
countries and shit.
Exactly.
Third world countries, yeah.
it's significantly easier and more inexpensive to wiggle. You know what I'm
And
saying?
just, like Kai just like boom, Nicki Minaj just comes to him. Now, granted, he had to build the platform, which she wanted to do that, but like that's crazy.
But it's definitely like the point is, in order for someone like Speed to generate numbers, all he really needs to do is go outside and interact with the people in different capacities.
Just be himself in real life.
Yeah,
that's true.
As
They love
opposed
that
to
dude.
They love him.
yeah,
They
like,
love him. He breaking barriers.
For real. He went to China. They said they changed his shit up just because of his ass going out there.
that fool was like he'll go to the park or run random fades with like fight clubs. You feel like he's
cool.
Yeah, he's like super
He's
down to
adventurous.
earth. Yeah,
Who are y'all more entertained by?
Speed
Yeah, that's all I would say.
personally.
Or Kai?
Oh, Kai or Speed? Who's more entertaining to you?
We're not talking about Snoop no more.
No.
Snoop.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I feel like I'm one of those people though that like would rather watch the guy who sits in his living room than the guy who is like traveling the world. And I don't think that's like cool, but it's like I kind of would rather just hear you talk about your opinions about things and interview people that you think are cool rather than like boom, you're in Argentina and yes, that is dope, but I don't really give a about seeing you travel the world. I'm gonna be real. I don't watch travel shows that much. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on what's out there.
I feel like, and I've always been a big supporter of Kai, like even like since his early like prank based content, whatever, like when he did his first No Jumper interview and all that, like like to see his growth is amazing. I feel like right now where he's at, he's fulfilling the obligation of the fact that Kai Cenat is not just one human being at this point. It's not just him. He is responsible for several people's success. Like, you know what I mean? Like several people, he has a whole infrastructure. He signed a bunch of contracts. There's an overhead that he needs to accommodate. So he now by obligation has to do these streams, has to do the shit. His face, like when I look at him, he doesn't look like he's passionate. He doesn't look like he's having fun.
Well, he just made his return for the first time in 9 months.
Correct.
So
I think he's doing what he love. I think he's passionate. You say you don't think he's.
I mean, he did it for so many years, day in, day out, skipping time with his family in order to become the biggest streamer in the world. Then he takes like 9 months off to try to like chase this fashion dream, which I'm not really sure if the fashion dream is fully on the back burner right now. And I'm also not sure like what numbers Kai's doing and if he's been streaming like all day, every day, or is he doing like more select?
Well, the impact Kai
I was
has
in
on
jail
more
when
people.
all that stuff was
Yeah, for
going
sure.
on.
You know what I mean? Like more
When
people.
streamers came out, I was in jail
It's been slowly coming together, but yeah, for sure. Like the whole time you were
the
like
whole time. So all these people, I probably only seen a few clips of them.
Kai actually puts people on though, like just by being a part of his crew. Like it's other that's getting paid big time because of him.
That's crazy that the channel that he's like his new channel has way more subscribers.
15 million, huh?
Yeah, than his original channel, which I guess I'm gonna like. So
It's new. It was like his live clips.
this is, but his live channel has like way more. Has like literally double the subscribers of his main channel.
But with that
which-
other channel, has way more videos. The other one has 3,000 videos. This only has like 800.
Yeah, well, this is his like produced
What's up with
stuff.
the reporter grabbing Black Boy ass and shit?
You wanna watch that?
Hey, that looked like some clip farming to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that was the real deal, or that was a play?
I mean, I think that
What reporter would do that?
they were from a foreign country, I think, right? Like they had had the Argentina flag and all that. That's
At the moment, he looked like he would like that.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
He looked like he was asking for that. Like he looked like he would like that shit.
That's fucked up. That's a trick bag like a.
He did have
Who
a long
want to go to
hair.
jail out the country? Like you reaching grab a nigga ass, bro, and if you up, then what? That's crazy.
That's cold. And he had like a blonde wig on, like a long
Right.
blonde wig. He looked like a woman.
All right, you guys want to watch this just so we can share
yeah,
this
that's
this
fucked
content
up.
with the audience?
That was questionable.
I wonder what Kai's deal is with Twitch and YouTube, that he can be on YouTube now.
Yeah, that's the first like person that's ever been able to be allowed to stream simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube.
Wait,
and
really?
and have the chats like
You used to be able to do that.
Well. Oh, okay. Like, from my understanding, it was like an unprecedented deal that he was given, and allowing to have both chats simultaneously. There's not truth to that.
No, you can stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Tons of people do it. Academics did it until he got banned on Twitch. I think the thing that you're talking about is that
something.
He has like a deal with Twitch, and that deal allows him to also stream on YouTube, I think.
Yeah, which like would be for someone that they're investing that much money in, seemingly.
So what do you do to get kicked off of Twitch? What academics do?
He got banned on Twitch. Oh, Academics? It was for that thing where he was talking to the 15-year-old boy.
What?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, when I say that, it sounds crazier. Okay.
Whoa.
It is whack, though. It is horrible.
He was doing a stream with a bunch of people, but like one of them was like Plaque Max's mod. And he was like, I guess a 15-year-old boy who lives in Europe or some shit. And Ack was with him. And at some point was basically saying like, would you Max? Like, would you give Max some top or some shit? Like he was messing with the kid. Probably didn't realize that the kid was 15.
Yeah,
I don't think he knew.
He knew who he was.
No, he knew.
He knew exactly who he was, and he was asking him questions about he was asking him questions about a sex life. And all kind of shit.
Have you gotten before?
Yeah, weird shit
like that.
It was a little awkward. But either way, it's like that basically got manipulated into like enough of a reason for him to get banned off Twitch. I mean, he was just, I get it from Axe perspective where he was just around with this kid and like kind of teasing him. And like, but then once it like hit, it just hit the mainstream thing and it just looks so bad.
DJ Academics, huh?
Yeah, that's probably part of it. Yeah. I don't think he thought that.
Academics blew up too before I went to jail. We were watching the War in Chirac DJ Academics.
Oh yeah, that was a different version.
His face.
Yeah,
I like the old Academics when he used to talk fast, bro.
Yeah,
check it out, your boy Academics.
All right, yo.
By the way,
let's watch this clip. Let's watch him get into the situation. Oh, so this is Max dressed up as a girl right here.
What is wrong with dude?
With the blonde wig.
Yo, one of y'all just grabbed my ass? Who just did that shit, bro? Bro, that's... Why is y'all doing that?
I didn't see the dude grab his ass.
Yo, did you just grab my ass? Don't do that weird shit, my nigga. What are you doing, bro? Don't do
I know
that.
some girls that look like
That's
this.
not cool. You know that you a grown-ass man, nigga.
He's a dead ass. Grab ass.
Being mad as while dressed up like a chick is hella funny.
That's not even the natural response of somebody grabbing you. Like, nigga, weird. You gotta respond right away.
And then like this is crazy. He's literally dressed like a woman.
Wait, hold on. I want to see it right here. Do you think he seriously grabbed his butt?
Oh,
yeah, the guy with the microphone.
Oh, the guy with the blue shirt.
In the white shirt. In the white shirt.
The dude who walked by like bumped against.
I don't think so.
It's got to be him.
Yeah.
Grab Plaque Boy butt.
I
didn't know he was dressed up like a dog.
Well, he got a wig on.
Yeah, I think he like
the dude he's yelling at is not the dude who could have possibly touched his ass.
It's the dude next to him. Orange microphone.
Blue, right there, right here. Boom.
Oh,
it's the guy in the white.
Okay.
The hat with the hat.
Oh, that guy's a monster. Then what the was that?
He cupped his booty.
Good game.
Man, he really got in there.
In foreign countries, maybe that's like more acceptable. Like they're
like, nah, he don't even know him.
Lady boy. You like this, lady boy.
I mean, even if you like knew that it, like, even if you thought it was a chick, why would you try to grab that chick's ass? Like, if that's a chick, it's not like, you know, like when you see like a big BB, you see a girl with a big ass and people grab her ass in public and it's up, but like you get it, like, because that's a big old ass that like everybody's just staring at. But doing it to that, like, he looked like a.
He had to fake like he was
not a hot girl.
He had to know who he was, though.
Hey, and if you do that, if you cup like the random fat booty that like looks so touchable, you can catch a touchable case as well.
Well, but it's also like he's got a cameraman following him around and shit. Like, and that dude's holding the mic, like he knows what's going on, right? But I don't know. Maybe he thought that it was like kind of okay to grab an ass like that, like on some baseball shit.
He ran, but he also ran in the middle.
That's a you smack. Like that's a good game. Not go and grab.
He was trying to be like, it was like,
What do they call it, clip form? What do they call it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it looks like a clip farm.
Well, he did. Keep in mind,
asked his cameraman who touched my ass.
He did run in front of this other dude's camera. You know what I'm saying? Like the other dude was filming some shit. And
Okay. Also, he has security. You can see his big ass security guard with him.
Is he?
Why would the security guard not get involved if some guy grabbed your ass?
That's a good question.
Don't you think? Like if you have security, you're paying him to be around you all day, and the dude grabs your ass.
Don't let your ass get grabbed.
Yeah, like I think a number one like key like selling point of me hiring a security force was to be not sodomized.
Yeah, don't sexually assault me. That's your one job.
I don't even know how I would react to if a nigga like. I'm glad people wouldn't play with me like that.
Man,
What if you got your boob jiggled? Nah,
Oh, you talking about Doughboy?
you also wouldn't wear a wig. I'm pretty sure.
bro, I can't even look at Doughboy right now.
A random
What's up with him?
white guy grabbed his ass
He got his face shaved.
and he turned it.
Oh, he got the little molester shit.
He looks
He
insane.
cut all that shit off.
I told him, I'm like, having no beard is a privilege for skinny people, and you, my friend, do not have that privilege.
He looked like
You know what's crazy?
You're like a-
He
a
just
Chester
was like,
molester.
wasn't he was just saying why dudes don't twerk?
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Who said that shit?
Black Boy Max.
Oh,
Oh, Black Boy.
he said Doughboy. Dude, Doughboy better not twerk. Yo, I gotta read an ad real quick. Shout out to Everything 420. We've got an app for everything these days. You can order food, you can order groceries, you can order clothes. Hell, you can order condoms if that's the type of night that you're planning. Pretty much anything you want shows up at your door. But my favorite app, the one that got you covered for your wildest and most mellow nights, that is the Everything 420 app. And actually, my order just came in. Do you have the order? Supposedly there's supposed to be an order, but the thing about Everything 420 is that they have everything that you would want in one place. They got edibles, flowers, vapes, gummies, concentrates, glass, accessories, you name it. The app makes it ridiculously easy. You can literally sit on the couch, scroll through categories, and pick exactly what you want and what you're into, and it gets delivered straight to your door quietly and discreetly with no time wasted. And they also have all the major brands that you know and love and most importantly trust. And if you're trying to switch things up, they've got mystery boxes too, where you pick your favorite category and you get a box packed with goodies and surprises that are worth way more than what you paid for. So download the Everything 420 app or head to everything420.com right now and use code NOJUMPER for 15% off your order. Sheesh. That's everything420.com and use code NOJUMPER for 15% off. Personally, I have been stockpiling Everything 420 edibles for quite some time now. That's really just.
I'm a fan.
Yo, I be munching those. I munched that shit on Sunday night. I was not looking too good in the gym Monday morning. I'm gonna be real.
Also, real quick, I wanted to clarify.
5'4" Asian Asian lady.
Everything420.com does not engage in human trafficking. Unfortunately, J Hood.
No, I'm not
What
talking
the
about.
f- are you talking about?
I said I want a 5. Like I want to. Y'all can't deliver.
Happy ending.
Yeah, happy ending. A massage.
Oh
No.
you gotta figure out your own.
Wilshire and
jobs.
Western.
Rose, where?
There you go.
You said Western what?
Wilshire and Western.
Where?
Yeah, Koreatown.
No blood.
Oh,
Right?
they be giving out happy ending.
I'm just.
You can't
allegedly.
go there.
Where?
That's a
I'm
bad
saying no
neighborhood?
bleeding.
Man,
Oh, they're not gonna make a dick bleed now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, girls
I
using
mean,
too
no
much
guarantee. But I did
No
want
guarantees.
to. I did want to say that. So what I was confused about regarding Kai's streaming is that was the first time he simultaneously streamed on both Twitch and YouTube.
Right. He's
That's
always
why I
just been a
was
Twitch guy. Imagine how much money Kick is throwing at him to try to move over there.
Man, he probably
Twitch and Kick competitors.
Big
yes.
time. Kick exists to undercut Twitch because Twitch banned their gambling site Stake off of the platform. So then basically Kick started so that they could promote their gambling platform, and now they're just basically trying to be like a Twitch competitor.
Is Aiden on Kick?
Yeah.
Aiden. So I heard something like they had offered him, Aiden, Speed, and Kai 40 mil, and he turned it down. Like,
I don't know.
Those guys are getting some pretty.
They got too. They getting a lot of. They getting money.
Yeah.
You turn down 40 mil.
Must be nice, huh?
Must be nice.
And Blueface still ain't got paid.
Wax said that they sorted out the deal, but that's with Brand Risk, which is Aiden owns it, but it's a
I
different
heard him when he
company.
told you that. And then when you talked to Blueface, he said, "No, still nothing."
Well, Wax said like the other day that he got paid.
Oh, update.
Yeah, I heard him say that. What about, Munchie, how about the fact that I went to Vlad's birthday and I was with Wack in front of Freeway Rick, and I wasn't even thinking about the fact
they're around each other. That's crazy.
Because Vlad invited them both, and Vlad's not even thinking about it, but Vlad really should have been thinking about it because they had a 30-minute FaceTime argument on Vlad's platform.
Who, Freeway Rick and Wack?
Freeway Rick and because Wack claims that he exposed Rick for telling.
I don't know. I was just with his grandson for 4th of July. Freeway Rick, he got a baby. He
got hella kids. But I mean, it's just it was crazy because I didn't think about it while I was around them, but they were just both in the same room, just ignoring each other. This shit was crazy.
Shouts to them for being mature.
I got on Freeway Rick's son in prison in reception.
Yeah,
the nigga Ricardo Ross.
I met one of his sons working at Disneyland.
At Disneyland.
Yeah, he just came up to me and said, "What up?" Actually, it might have been Legoland.
His nephew sponsored one of my battle rap events.
Everybody know a family member, huh?
Everybody just got like a story about one of his kids. Nothing about the actual topic.
He
I ain't gonna lie.
Like lived in Carson for a while.
So that was there and just
nobody did nothing. Wack said that he had a guy with him that was kind of looking at him, but I guess he didn't pop off. So crisis averted.
Wack said he exposed him for snitching.
Wack claims that he got the paperwork that shows that Freeway Rick cooperated, and that's why he got out on his sins early.
Against the government, though, right? Or against another?
No, he said they got something.
You should be allowed to tell on the CIA.
Something he did in Ohio or some shit. Or something.
Told on some dude.
Yeah, you should be allowed to tell on the CIA.
I think so.
They so damn dirty.
I don't. That sounds like cap that he told on the CIA.
No, I'm just saying. But if like that was what it was, that's
how that American Gangster movie ended when Denzel was like telling on the rest of the police.
Yeah, well, we know about Frank Lucas.
You're not gonna just cut Freeway Rick that much flack and just be like, "Oh, he told on the CIA." Oh, nobody thinks that, right?
I think he talking about something a whole different situation that they came across.
Do you feel like that's justified, telling on the police?
What kind of police we talking about, though?
You guys are just totally making this about him telling on the police when I don't think that's the case at all.
No, no.
But y'all are pivoting out of that.
I'm saying in general. Do you feel like it's okay?
I know, but you bringing that up instead of talking about like that's making it as if he told the police. But I don't think that's the case.
Well, but I think the reason that's being brought up obviously is because like COINTELPRO and there is like
that's the only thing we definitely know.
Yeah, like there is direct involvement between him and the CIA and the police. So
all right.
So
that's not what Wack's saying though about him.
No, yeah, Wack probably know a bunch of shit I don't know about. You feel me? I don't know shit.
Wack be knowing people.
I mean, there's just so many snitch allegations about so many people that it's hard to like keep it all straight.
No, it's funny. Every time somebody talk crazy about me, I go digging and I find.
Yeah.
Who's the most recent one?
The nigga that was up here with no teeth.
Who?
The dude that was with Moneybag Ross.
Oh, King Ice? Mm. You say you got paperwork on him?
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till Friday of his weekend to drop it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Damn.
That was the coming
I know when I was in the county jail with him, he like ran these coasters though. For sure. Like they was like, sir, yes, sir. Coming to a cell.
Let me tell you something, bro.
You talking about Rick?
No, I'm talking about Ice.
Oh, right.
And it was like a lot of them. I mean, and I used to be fighting his homie, so used to be like situations like early morning I fought one of their homies named Eastwood, Tiny Eastwood.
Munchie, why you wanna expose King Ice?
Because I told the story on my platform. You know the homie Smiley. You know what I'm saying? He beat the out the nigga Moneybag Ross earlier this year and some extracurriculars.
In jail or what?
No, that was on the streets.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So him and his boy got to like, yeah, oh, you snitching? Like, I'm like, damn, what? It's only snitching if you want a nigga to go to jail.
So you talked about this fight on your platform, and then they tried to say you were telling?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because he got a little violent. You feel me? But my thing is, if you want him to go to jail, he going. But me talking about this, so since I'm a snitch, I got something for you. It's all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they ruined that Tuesday show. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? They had my boy all uncomfortable, Rich Rabbit.
Yeah.
He grabbing his backpack and out the way like, God damn, nigga.
Well, he just like didn't want to have to like have these fools standing right in front of him.
Moneybag Ross titties all on his back.
That shit was awkward too, bro. And then Rich Rabbit went and sat off camera, and then after a minute, like he started, I could tell he was like thinking about the fact that it's awkward that he just gave his seat to another dude, and so he said like. Like we gotta like switch it out. But it was awkward as seeing him have to like do that, like just because
They was drunk. Hell.
What are you thinking at that moment? Like, are you thinking,
Man, this is awkward as fuck.
Get back on, like, hey man, get up out of here, let him come.
Yeah,
back. I
yeah.
had him come out
for
here
sure,
for a
I wanted
reason.
Moneybag Rose to get the fuck out of there. I put Moneybag Rose, but he was drunk as fuck. Just he talks so loud and just like dominates the fuck out of the conversation. And meanwhile, like I'm trying to actually give Rich Rabbit like a real chance to be podding on here, and then he got this big like kind of I'm not gonna say kicking him out of his seat, but like basically damn near kicking him out of his seat and then like making it super awkward. That was so like that's the last thing I want is like that we brought Nutty on and we're not even thinking about who Nutty gonna be coming with, and then he comes with dudes that create like a weird dynamic. It was kind of entertaining, but it was also, it was a shit show.
Yeah,
Did you
for
think
sure.
about like following up with the content that he spoke of with Mystical Son?
Oh, does the world really want to see like okay? It's different than like Lil
Surviving
Meech.
Mystical.
All right, think about but he didn't get raped by Mystical because for sure if he did, then that would make sense. But what I'm saying is that like all right, when like Lil Meech is a celebrity, it makes sense because like his dad was a drug dealer and like he was around for all the drug dealing, sure. But like Mystical's a rapist. So his son
Mystical a rapist.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, was his son around for the rapes? Probably not. Probably not like
hey, my dad.
He said like that though. Like,
My
Lil
dad.
Meech is a celebrity, so Mystical's a
Rapist,
rapist.
rapist. Sorry, YouTube,
From
rapist.
now on,
Around rape.
That's a cold comparison.
Like damn.
I mean, I would almost say that Mystical seems like he's like more of a prolific rapist than a musician.
Well, it's like
Mystical used to be hot.
he was, but what's the kid gonna say?
Dick in my hand.
Yeah.
Every year.
He really
New
did.
context.
He really did.
Music is like
I know, he has fans.
he's like yeah.
I'm
for
not a
sure.
big fan.
Hey,
But
his son can rap though. His son is dope. If that's him, I really.
they didn't like
Mystical
follow
make,
up about
like,
me doing that interview. I don't know.
After all this second time him going to jail, going to prison for rape, right? After all this stuff that came out with Mystical, all these convictions, right? And you listen to his old music,
Pussy crook.
It's
Pussy
different.
Crook. It's like he was
He was
I
kind
don't
of
even know if I
telling.
can say this.
Say it.
He was telling
Can I
everybody.
say it?
Yeah.
He was a drill rape rapper, like
Oh,
like a rape drill
Oh
rapper.
my God.
rape drill rapper is insane.
on himself, like
He's revealing some shit.
yeah.
Damn, you really feel like that?
my yeah.
Yeah. No, he
Be
was.
cool. And don't worry about I'm tripping. Yeah, 'cause this is what I do. This so sing it.
Intrusive ass thoughts.
He's like narrating his own crimes.
No, yeah, he told that bitch, shake that ass. Actually,
yourself.
No, actually, you have to shake that ass.
Shake
Like,
that
you got
ass.
no choice.
Or else. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
Shake. Show me what you're working with.
It was a demand. It was not a request.
Teaching on young players and pimps.
Man,
I mean, when you combine his delivery with like what he was
aggressive.
later charged with,
Like scary.
yeah. He was rapping about sex, but he was doing it in a way that was hella aggressive, like one of the most aggressive rappers of all time. And then once he gets charged, you really do kind of look at it like, damn,
Damn, drill.
it's different.
drill rape artist is crazy. Well, that's like they got Law and Order, and then they got Law and Order SVU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the name of his album.
So
Yeah.
Mystical is like, he's like
Special Victims Unit.
he's
like.
the version of like the SVU version of a drill rapper.
You don't pull up in the SUV.
He couldn't
you pull
even,
up in
like-
the SVU.
They might dedicate an episode to him.
They might.
For real.
Bro, I'm around a bunch of people the other day who are all talking about watching SVU and watching Law and Order.
Love it.
And I'm like, I never was entertained by that shit, but I am in fact obsessed with these interrogation room videos and the body cam videos because I'm very interested in seeing a real person getting caught for doing something that's going to get them locked up for 20, 30 years, for sure. I'm super interested in
I got a
that.
crazy video for you.
But I don't want to like watch like a made up version of that with actors. Like who gives a like, am I alone in that? Like, I like the real thing. I don't want to watch the fake version.
I like that TV SVU, Law and Order, and all that because they some of them stories be real stories, like real things that's trending. Like I seen an episode when I was in prison, and it was like the what's the rapper name?
I see.
No, he just got found guilty for Not just, but he killed his best friend.
You're not talking about
Q Money.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Was it Q Money?
Okay.
That his name? Neat. You don't remember Q Money?
Nah.
That sound familiar.
You remember Q Money?
That sounds like some Philly shit.
That song, that dude Neat, like Q Money.
Hey,
He had like a popping song.
Yeah, it was a one-hit wonder. Then you went to jail.
I was in prison.
And then they like found out that he was like gay, and then his best friend was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna tell the world that you gay,"
and he offed him,
and he smoked his best friend, or they found out like he was messing with a transgender, and then he smoked his best friend.
So SVU did a special, like
did him up too, did him up.
Cause I don't like how they did Chris Brown, bro. They did one on Chris Brown, I'm like that's.
I'm all about Detective Benson. I need that.
Wait. They did Law and Order SVU about Chris Brown.
Chris Brown and Rihanna situation.
But did they use like their names?
No, they called him Caden or some shit. And then,
What you doing?
And at the end, they went on a boat ride, and Rihanna didn't come back. Whatever her name was, and I was like, man, they do Chris Brown wrong, bro.
They be on him tough.
They still ain't let him live that shit out, bro.
Oh yeah, Q Money was a Cleveland artist who was
Cleveland artist. Yeah, he had that song. I'm looking work.
Man, who don't get into it with they bitch, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
The thing is,
She forgave him?
Adam, I'd be inclined to agree with you. I'd be much rather watch real interrogations. It's just like when SVU was cracking back in the day, there wasn't readily access.
I never even liked it back in the day. Either.
I liked it back in the day.
But the real interrogation shit, it's like the cops ain't even vicious. The detectives ain't even vicious. It's just telling on themselves.
Yo, I have watched.
Well, real interrogation.
I've
Yeah,
watched.
like they just be telling on the boys.
I probably watched over the past couple of weeks. I probably watched 100 of these interrogation videos, and I have never seen the cops do anything that felt like it was manipulative, abusive, anything. Now, granted, they know they're being recorded. But like, I mean, these guys, and as soon as they ask for a lawyer, boom, they stop talking. Like these cops, I'm sure it was different before the cameras.
No, but
these cops are on their best behavior.
If you've watched 100
everywhere, I don't know.
But what's the cop doing? Did they solve the case, or did somebody just say tell them?
It's always when like they have a little bit of information to suggest that somebody might have done the murder, and they basically need them to fill in the blanks. Or, you know, not just the murder, but like usually murder. Like 9 times out of 10, it's a murder.
All I know is
they don't solve murders out here. That's why they don't bring that dumb shit out.
Okay,
like if they did first 48 out here, they would embarrass these departments.
In LA, you're saying?
They solve murder out here.
No, they don't.
Well, if the cops out here know that
how many of your homies got life?
Yo, if they know that the footage is not going to get leaked out here, then that's going to make them emboldened. But also, they don't want the interrogation shit to get ruled out in court.
Hey, bro.
You know? But in
jail, bro.
But you'll never see body camera footage of shit in LA.
No, but Adam, you haven't seen cops during those interrogations. You watch lie and be like, "We have you on video," when they don't. That's manipulative.
They're allowed to lie though.
I know they are allowed to, but they do that. That is manipulative.
And sometimes I feel like in the videos that I'm watching that they don't acknowledge that the cops are lying about that shit. But that is like. That's such like a subtle lie that they're doing to get them to admit to some shit.
I've seen people literally because I watch those same videos. I've seen hella people confess from like, "Oh, you have it on video?"
Yeah, they say that.
I mean, like, I had the gun, but like,
or this person is saying you did this.
But they didn't say shit. Show me where he said that.
The police got it. They gonna show you.
Yeah, but exactly. But then they don't even wait these people half the time. You feel me?
Like even the I forget his name. The rapist that was the
Grim Reaper.
Not
Grim Sleeper. I mean,
Grim Sleeper.
Was that him? But they couldn't even solve that murder. It was the departments was not even sharing information with each other, and it's like, damn, y'all motherfuckers is that whack.
Well, that was a long time ago, though, right?
Like, I feel like they ain't got no better. I feel like
all those now when there's like murders in different states, it's all tied together in like one system, so that the AI can like identify like similarities in the cases and shit.
The Night Stalker. That's what his name was.
So that wasn't that in like the 80s or some shit?
But even then,
I think that was living in the 8 trades, right?
No, that was the Grim Sleeper.
Yeah, okay.
Night Stalker was all throughout.
Before
Grim
that,
Sleeper was just in LA County. Okay. He was just foul.
Yeah.
Foul.
Man, look, bro.
Get his ass.
They don't be coming on cases. That Force 48 shit got to stay in the country somewhere.
Yeah. Like a lot of stuff when I work at LA. Like 60 days in when I work in LA.
No, hell no.
You get your ass 60 days.
I love this
reality show in LA County Jail.
No.
60 days.
They need to let Flock the Bar go 60 days in. That should be funny.
Oh man.
Hell, that would be scary. That'd be so. But no, he gonna get hurt, bro. He gonna get hurt. They be like, where you from? Oh, bang. Okay, but where you from? You from Lancaster? Okay, who your girl?
And they gonna have that nigga in the back of the door doing imitations all night.
All day.
Hey, nigga, do Eddie Murphy, nigga.
I wish that our prisons and jails were like more corrupt. I wish that our prisons and jails were more corrupt, where they were able to like sign up for reality shows using like the prisoners and shit. Like that would be amazing content for the people.
Hell no, they ain't gonna let you get no money in there.
Do Survivor, and like the prison gets way nicer because of the money. But then all of the prisoners are basically like competing in a big game show.
Or like you feel me?
Our prisons
David Blaine do a magic trick,
really
like survive
corrupt,
30 days.
You know that, right? Our prisons are corrupt.
Okay, but they're not doing what I just described.
Yeah, they were like
they should.
They don't want no cameras.
But that's why they don't allow it.
Well, I mean, it's definitely illegal. But down south in the prisons and shit, you'll see where they do those reality shows.
It tripped me out. Like that trip. 60 Days In and all those like jailhouse reality TV shows trip me out in the South, because if it was out here, like, all right, like I seen on 60 Days In, one of the female deputies, she pepper sprayed an inmate and got fired for it. Right? And out here in LA, they won't beat you. The police will beat your ass in jail for nothing. I done seen it for absolutely nothing. I done seen a beautiful LA County Sheriff female deputy walk by and everybody look, and then all the male sheriffs, they be like overprotective over all the females, and they had just fix the wall.
That's their version of like acting different when the hoes are around.
Yeah. Like this was like this. Like if it could be a beautiful deputy or female deputy around, or you could be talking to a female deputy. What they're trying to do, they're trying to search your cell or strip search you. Try to belittle you.
Gonna switch up in front of the HUD
real fast. Like
I feel like that's the bare minimum that you gotta expect in that environment, though, that the guards are gonna be on you like that, right?
Yeah.
I'd be searching all the homies when the HUDs are around.
Rio, you
search me. I'm like,
you've been locked up.
Why do you want to keep looking at my asshole?
Not for a long time.
Not for long.
Yeah, but I've been in the county. I've been to locked up. But
you gotta think, after every strip search, you just seen another man's asshole.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, they doing that constantly.
Yeah, they do that. So that's why I'm telling you, these police, they be boy butt experts.
Booty gazing.
Imagine looking into a man's asshole and seeing the Apple logo. Like, just see the phone just shining in there and just
Lightning
being like,
cable.
wait a second. And then you have to get some salad tongs and like pull it out.
My boy Stutterbox from Faux Trey, right? We in the hallway getting searched, going to yard, and they tell him like bend over, squat, and cough. And then as soon as he cough, it's like
a
whole ball full of ecstasy pills flew out of there like a cannonball, and flew right out his ass, right to Reynolds, right to the.
That nigga really caught?
He caught. What called?
What would make the nigga do that shit?
So you're supposed to like fake cough?
Yeah.
He lose up here.
That nigga tripping.
Yeah. Flew out his ass like a cannon. Boom! Flew out.
Like a donkey show in Mexico City?
100 pills. Flew out. And then this OSJ Reynolds was like, the f*** is this? Her ass is loose. Hell.
Okay, y'all, I wanted to bring this up. Is how y'all feel about seeing 4Extra make his return to No Jumper? Fans seem kind of split. Some were happy to have him back. Some felt like he put it on his hood that he wasn't coming back, and so he should not have broken his oath.
Man, all that putting on hood. I think it be lingo these days.
It's the lingo, yeah.
Like, dude, homies did it. Like, it's starting to become that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, I don't see how anybody could hate on 4Extra trying to better himself and earn money for him and his family.
For sure, they probably don't see it as bettering himself to be back on the podcast.
Well, as far as like putting himself in an advantageous financial situation, like I don't see how, considering like what he dealt with. Yeah, I can see there being criticisms overall, but like I think that the whole reason why he was even upset with No Jumper and Adam to begin with, there was a lot of misunderstanding and lack of communication, and obviously he had just been through a super traumatic situation, which made it so he wasn't necessarily open to communicating, and there was things that he saw that he wasn't really trying to have conversations about. He was just
he too sensitive about that shit.
Well, he wanted to kill me. He made that clear. He was planning to kill me.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
In the city.
He said that.
He said that.
He did say that.
He said that. I'm like, he just
I'm just
really
saying, like, I almost
told
died.
this man that he was plotting.
My family thought I wasn't gonna map. I was in surgery 5 hours. I was almost died. But nigga, you's a gang member. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? You a high risk member. Like you could get gone any day, and you talking about you almost died because you lit a firework.
I mean, he did.
I don't even think the nigga was gonna die.
I mean, I think he was bleeding out like hella crazy at one point.
So do you feel bad about that?
Who?
No, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, I feel like, all right, yeah, he had this bad injury, sure, and then like I'm on the podcast and like already I had Munchie and King Pill on it, and like from my perspective, like I just don't feel like they really like said anything that crazy, and I definitely don't feel like I was having this like belly laugh, like slapping my knee ass reaction that a lot of people seem to be acting like. So from my perspective, I don't know. Like to me, I guess like many of my things are like, I don't think something's offensive, and then other people do think it's offensive.
Adam,
I know I'm like deeply
care.
insensitive to a lot of shit. I don't know. Like I guess if I had a horrific like life-changing injury, I do feel like I would like probably be able to roll with the punches a lot better. I understand that like he wasn't in that position. I probably should have like not made the diss song about him.
Yeah, because you
I think,
but he had just done this whole interview where I felt like he was lying. So that's why we actually didn't end up talking about the diss song really, which is probably for the best.
You didn't talk about the Ross
he was lying,
huh?
He did an interview where he was lying.
He did an interview with Trap Lord Ross that came out on Cam Capone, where he basically like talked about me and got like mad as. And that's what prompted me to make the.
But you say he was lying in the interview?
I mean, from my perspective, yeah. Because I don't feel like I was like laughing and having a like. He said I was like laughing and having a great time like, talking about him losing.
You let off for like a chuckle, like man, all right, moving on. Like
yeah,
it was something like that.
Yeah.
But like
that was a little still too much
for him. And I get it. You know, he blew his hand off. And traumatic experience.
That's the most traumatic thing I think he ever been through in his whole life, and he's been shot before.
Been shot, like did 10 years in prison. I mean, it was pretty traumatic.
He's been through a whole lot, but that's the only thing that probably like lasted the injury.
Yeah, and bullet holes, mangled. It's all looking mangled and shit. And
it was like, it was embarrassing.
And your whole identity is that you're a fighter.
Right.
And then you do this thing. Yeah, you could still fight, but for sure it's not good. You know, it's definitely going to make him a worse fighter. It was his right.
Right.
I think it's still good.
Okay, but it's definitely worse.
Well, like
I mean, having two hands is a lot better than having one hand,
for sure.
Even though he did say that he has hit people with his right hand, the one missing the fingers.
As long as he just can't wrestle now. He can just
I feel like his feelings was just hurt. Basically, what he was saying in that long spiel,
like he was his friend.
He felt like you was his friend, and he felt betrayed by you. Like can't believe you do that to me. It's such. Do you feel like you guys have the same feelings for each other? Do you feel that way about 4 Extra the way he feels about you? Because the display was that like y'all was super close, best buddies type shit.
I do. I felt like at that time, especially, like it definitely ain't as close as it used to be, but I felt like we did have like a real close connection. It's just that from my perspective, he was basically like asking me to do things content wise. Because even before that thing where he got mad at me for basically allowing Munchie and King Pill to get some like very light jokes off about him. Even before that, I was supposed to interview Braze, and 4 Extra didn't want me to do it, and I didn't do it. And Wack was mad because from 4 Extra's perspective, Braze only got famous talking about fighting him.
And why do that matter though?
Because at that time, it was kind of true that like Braze's like big viral thing was like, oh, I fought 4 Extra, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Yeah. And so my whole thing has always been like, oh, hey Brick, I f with you. Oh, you don't like this dude? If it's a relevant interview, I'm doing the interview. Yeah. I'll just keep you away from him, but I'm still going to do the interview. Yeah. Like that, I can't like imagine it from like the beginning of the podcast. I was just like following the gang allegiances of all the different hosts. Like it's not going to work. And so, but 4 Extra, you know, he always like wanted a little bit more, and you know, I gave him in that with the Braves situation, which I regret. I should have just done that.
Yeah, I did content said you should have did it, and then you supposed to go to promote it. know what I'm saying, do the little vlog with King Pill out there.
Yup.
And when they went on to the 40s and recorded themselves, you're like, he went too far, I can't do it. I'm like, damn, nigga, he going.
But they were like, fools were hella tripping about that shit, though.
So,
We're kind of on this fool's top about that shit.
Man, look,
But
bro,
see, that's what
Spotty
they
Face just went to Compton, he went to the Nutty Blocks. I mean,
got
that's
some
what
ice
niggas doing. So
That's also
that's
different
crazy.
though, because that's not
yeah.
enemies of his community and things like that. And he's also super tapped in with that community. They was going over there on some like borderline set tripping. You feel me? It's
All
like-
right. Peep how it would have looked. Is like I had just been in the 40s filming that video, right? And then 4Extra has King Pill and G Uno go to his neighborhood, or at least that's what they were saying at the time, and they film a whole diss video that never came out where they're talking shit about 4Extra and shit. And then I'm supposed to go to their neighborhood all the way in Pomona like a couple days later. That would have made me look crazy. That would have looked wild to be like in 4Extra's hood one day and then I'm in these dudes' hood the next day. That are like them going to their neighborhood to film a diss music video is like, that's over the line in terms of like shit that I want to be associated with.
You had that set to go to Pomona before they did the disrespectful shit,
Correct.
though.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
like,
send Lush. I'll say he's a crash dummy. Let him do it.
I was not worried about it. It was fun. It was dope. I felt like honestly, like I actually still feels cool. I wish that things wouldn't have transpired the way they did. Hopefully, continue to. You feel
What
me?
happened with King Pill?
He tried to fight me.
For real?
Yeah, I mean,
Although we did bring him back after that.
no, yeah, and I don't think like you're not a, like I don't think No Jumper has like acrimonious or negative energy with King Pill at this point, do we?
No.
Yeah.
So wait, do you think going to the hoods was worth it? Was it going to the hoods and doing that stuff? Was it worth it, or would you go back in time and be like,
Going
leave
to
that hood shit alone?
I mean,
and
going to
let me do
4Extra's hood was chill. Like, yeah, it was a good vibe.
it-
We did a good video, you know.
But it made
Yeah.
you be loyal to not doing these interviews because you're like, shit, I went to the hood, it's gonna look bad.
I should have just been more straight up with 4Extra and said, listen, Braze is a relevant interview. If you don't like it, it is what it is.
Don't take it personal, it's his business.
I was trying to be more of a friend to him. Cause like I do see Vlad doing that. Where like, okay, Whack will go off about Big U on Vlad, and then Vlad will edit it out because he looks at Big U as like somebody that he's like real tight with, you know? From my perspective, it's like I don't give a how cool I am with Whack. If I interview somebody and they want to talk shit about Whack, I'm gonna try to defend him, but I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm editing that out afterwards. Hell no.
I mean,
that's against my code.
Also, the obvious thing is like the psychology behind it of, although obviously you know that 4Extra is like a special talent and you're like, oh, this dude's going to be cracking and all that, he's going to go up. You've worked with a lot of people that are from the inner city community and had partnerships with them and dealings with them and helped them attain levels of success and give them exposure. You're like a life-changing person in his life, though. You feel me? Like he doesn't have hella Adams in his life. You know what I mean?
True,
like,
true.
Right.
you like, so that relationship
Meant a lot.
Yes, like
Yeah, yeah.
psychologically has
probably
a
one of
lot
his
more
first white
emphasis.
friends.
And I've got a lot of 4Extras.
And he's not used to white jokes
You know,
either.
That's kind of, and I don't want to take away from 4Extra's importance because he obviously is an important dude, but you have had a lot of friendships that
He
are
felt like you was
similar
from
nature.
40s. He felt like he put you on.
He did say that in the interview. I took me to my neighborhood. He just kept,
But like that,
emphasizing
he's
that.
being genuine when he does
he's
that.
being serious,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's dead. He's dead ass. Like we don't. He's not looking at it as
was like-
this is the character.
Like, black people be too emotional.
Yeah.
Is that true? I feel like some people would say the opposite.
No, black
No,
people.
it's
black
out of
people-
emotion. It comes from emotion. Like
It's
he's
emotion.
being real. It was a long spiel, but he was being real about what he was saying. Like in
was
regular
passionate
nigga
about
talk,
it.
it's just like, hey, you stepped over a boundary. You betrayed me. I felt like we was cool as, and then you embarrassed me in front of.
He felt like he was
that
your
I
brother.
stepped out there for you. Like you know what I mean. I put it on the line for you.
I heard he was mad again because the thumbnail in the video I did the other day that had him looking like he got beat up in the thumbnail.
Well, yeah,
That's just that's a,
But now he should
I gotta
understand
get my
the internet.
Flacco on, man. Like
You gotta understand
good
the internet
thumbnail's
by
a good
now.
thumbnail.
Yeah, like again, there's a learning curve there, and
gotta understand the internet.
Keeping in mind, 4Extra has really only been on the internet for the past couple years, for real. You know what I mean? Like this is all, and he had an extreme amount of success and exposure very quickly that most people never experience.
But okay, like the argument of why I need to be able to do content with people that you don't get along with, even if you are my friend and you're somebody who works for No Jumper, like Brick just got it right away. You know, I just told Brick, and Brick has been around the block. He's a smart dude. He just got it right away.
Business sense, though.
Yeah,
because
he sees it from my perspective. It's like, oh, you don't like Baby Stone Gorillas? Well, that has nothing to do with me. And yeah, we're homies, but I'm not from your hood. I'm not from your gang. Like, I'm not that kind of homie with you. Like, I need to be able to do content with everybody. If I was just a regular guy, then yeah, I probably would be, oh, I'm Brick Baby's friend, and I don't with nobody that don't with Brick Baby. Cool. Like, but that's not tenable. You know,
I mean, but from
in my position,
from Thug and Pee Wee to Dirk to Kid Ink, he's been around the industry for the greater part of the past 20 years plus.
What they got to do with people that he don't get along with?
No, it's just that Brick has an understanding of the way the industry works.
See, Brick, his understanding in the industry, they choose sides. In the industry, they choose a side. So they wanted Adam to choose a side, and Adam like, man, I'm staying neutral. I'm getting the money.
Right. Well, yeah, and
he
also
wanted, he wanted Adam to be like OTF, like, you feel me?
For sure. But I could never be OTF, even if like me and Dirk, like, let's say I had a real relationship with Dirk, and like we're super cool. That's like my bestie in the industry. Blah blah blah. It still just doesn't make sense for me to be like, yo, attention, all the GDs, I can't with you. No Jumper is a BD platform, and everybody who doesn't get along with Dirk is off limits. Or if I do interview you, you can't talk about Dirk. Imagine me doing that. That's insane. That would be like, that's the opposite of like journalistic integrity. And I realize this is not exactly the New York Times, but it's just like, it would be crazy for me to not with people that don't get along with other, you know, like, and none of y'all asked me to do that. But 4Extra wanted that, and I kind of let him get away with it for a little while, just because I was trying to keep that relationship good, you know?
Well, it's hard when like the people that are actually the hosts on the platform are a part of the news as well, or like, you feel me? Like, so that's where it become different, because most news personalities and other platforms and channels, they not the ones that are in the middle of the conversation.
But also, I feel like my narrative of it is the real one, which he didn't really want to admit. But I feel like as soon as he blew his hand off and his followers start exploding, and all of a sudden he's like, it just seems like he's like a zillion times more famous. I think people around him saw the opportunity and said, let's use this moment to separate him from Adam, because Adam is currently the guy that he's really like doing media with. And if we can make him not get along with Adam, then we can be the ones profiting off of whatever situation he gets into. So that's why you have people selling him the dream of, oh, you shouldn't be getting paid what he's paying you. You should be getting $50,000 for an interview, all this crazy shit. So people start gassing him up, selling him on a dream that doesn't exist. And then what happens is that a year later, like, none of that shit really comes to fruition, right? And so
50,000 an interview.
Yeah, it's bugged out. But I mean, but he had people like,
young boy.
He's in a up state because he can barely see, his hands up. He's on hard drugs for the first time in his life, and then he's got people around him telling him, "Hey, you should be on this level. You should be getting this. You should be getting that. Adam ain't treating you right," and he believes it because he ain't really like done business that much, or whatever. Like, he wouldn't agree to that on camera. But I would say I have the utmost confidence that that's actually
and he's seeing, like you said, he sees his followers go up 100,000 within 2 days.
And he tried to deny that. He tried to say that his followers didn't go up and that they were always that high. I'm like, I recall, like I remember looking.
Nah, they for show jumps.
You have,
I remember righteous jumps.
Yeah,
you have people with no business experience, no experience in social media, giving him advice.
Yeah.
Telling him, hey, you just went through a traumatic experience. That interview you got is worth $50,000 for an interview. How many to make $50,000 off of an interview? How many views would you have to?
I mean, listen,
20 million.
I think the only person in hip hop that has ever got paid $50,000 for an interview is 6ix9ine by Vlad. And Vlad actually said that it was totally worth it in the end because he got such an outrageous number of views. But all I'm saying is that, like, and keep in mind how important Forrester's Hood is to him, that when he has a dude from his neighborhood saying, like, this is how it's going to go, this is how we're going to get money, this is how it's going to work or whatever, to him, someone being from his neighborhood is so important. But the reality is that just because they're from your neighborhood doesn't mean that they know shit about business, you know?
Facts. So, okay, I seen you in your interview talking to him about the Trap Floor interview, and you felt like you basically, do you think, was it fair to say that you felt like Ross was taken advantage of in that interview?
For sure he was. But that's the whole thing with 4Extra is it's like he has his way of seeing things, and when you tell him how you see things, he just kind of like hammers you over the head with like, nah, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening.
We could run the fade. You feel me?
Why do you feel like Trap was taken advantage of?
Because, okay, just to reiterate how this situation went down. So,
got took.
4Extra calls up Trap Lord Ross and says, yo, I want to start my own YouTube channel and I want you to do my first video with me. Are you down? And Ross says, you know what? You're a cool dude. I f with you. I made a video about you, so I'll do that. So Ross hires a driver and security for the day. He goes to the hood. He hangs out with 4Extra for the entire day, does this video with him. And then
don't they get an Airbnb too?
There was 4Extra had a hotel for some reason at that point, like an expensive ass hotel downtown. And then, so whatever, Ross does the interview, right? And then like months pass and the video doesn't come out. And then basically 4Extra hits up Ross and says, yo, I don't want to put it on my channel. I want to sell it to Cam Capone. And Cam Capone will be able to post it and he'll give me some of the money. And Ross was kind of up about that because Ross is like, bro, like, I spent like thousands of dollars to do this content for free because I thought that you were going to put it on your own platform, which would really like
help you.
Yeah, it's going to grow in subscribers. You're going to make money off of those videos forever. That's what I agreed to. His basic attitude, which I don't think he actually asked for it, but his attitude was, if this money's going to get split up between you and Cam Capone,
I should get some too.
but I spent thousands of dollars so that y'all could make the money, why am I not being at least
compensated?
Yeah, compensated. Like, give me the $2,000 or whatever I spent for the day. Yeah, just let me break even. And that's not even saying anything about the 8 hours of my day or whatever that I spent hanging out with y'all.
In the trenches, I had to get.
Yeah, I'm risking death.
He had to get security
on Vermont. Yeah.
Trap. Why not let him put it on his channel then? Like that. Also, like
Trap, if you come to LA,
my channel,
I think he wanted to
call me. You don't need security.
He wanted to put it on Ross's channel, but Ross was like, I don't do that. Like, that's not my type of content, so I don't really want to do that.
4Extra just talking about take it to Netflix, bro.
Yes.
Like, man, come on, bro. Like, let's be real, bro.
Yo, he said he turned down Netflix for the cartoon.
There's for sure people in his ear though telling him that. That's not just an organic thought.
He said he turned on Netflix for the cartoon.
That's what he said.
Off the back, we going to Netflix. Like, no, I think.
Hey, do you know these comedians be going crazy over these Netflix specials and all that bumping? Like, oh girl Monique, the comedian, it's real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The money there.
They not just throwing anything on their platform, bro.
Netflix was gonna give him a bag.
I mean, for sure.
But that's the kind of thing that people who don't really know anything about business would be saying to him is like, we could sell your story to Netflix.
That would be like, I mean, without being disingenuous or without saying, hey, best case scenario, maybe if everything goes right, we could even get this shit on Netflix,
that's
which again is
case.
Is a stretch. But that's
I believe that you could come up with some content involving 4Extra's life story, like a documentary, and Netflix will buy it.
Maybe
a cartoon.
Not a cartoon, but I'm talking about like a real, like, deep dig into who that man is.
Okay, but let's be serious. Like,
he said the same 20 words, bro. Crenshaw the Fig, 40 Crip, Vernon Avenue, Dead Homies. Like, bro, how is this Netflix worthy?
And yeah, I mean,
because
let's
everything he done been through.
Okay, but think about what a documentary on Netflix typically is. A lot of times they're about like murders. A lot of times it's about like the most successful athletes or whatever performers in the world. The documentary about him, like, is kind of going to be like, especially at that time, like right after he blew his hand off, it's like, what would the documentary be? It's going to be like, listen, he was a gang member. Then he got locked up for mad years. He became a pretty popular social media guy / podcast guest. And then he blew his hand off. That is not, there's not like enough of a like journey that would be able to make like that, like a Netflix caliber documentary. Now, after he blows his hand off, let's say he goes on to become one of the biggest rappers in the world. Boom, now we're talking. That's a Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Growing up in the trenches, in the ghetto, in and out of juvenile hall, him losing
ain't back on no jumper.
Him.
How's that different from anybody else's story?
It's not different from anybody else's story. And the same story get told a million. There's
And
nothing
he
new under the
popping his
sun.
itch.
Well,
too.
yeah, exactly. It
He been
ain't
up in there
what you do,
popping
but
his
how
head.
it's done.
Yeah.
So, like, and the reason why that
It's
would be
just not enough.
but that
for
would
a
be successful
documentary.
if it was produced by the right team, and like that's
Exactly.
what would make it
GS3
successful.
Media
Okay,
TV.
I'm going to give
Thank you
you
for the new
a
subscribers.
vision of this. Is like the other day I was reading this short article from a guy who basically worked on pitching a death row documentary to Netflix. One of the craziest stories in hip hop history. He pitches it. They turn it down. They said that they felt like it wasn't enough in terms of the whole story and everything, and that's like the label that Suge ran. That Suge was running his like empire of destruction under. He's making people drink pee. He's hanging people over the balcony. You got the story of Snoop. You got the story of Dre. You got the Dog Pound. You got all this shit. And they said that wasn't enough.
Because
that says a lot about what they think. Because from their perspective, they felt like it was kind of tired. It's a story that is sort of obvious, or like it's just been done.
Right.
I think they're not really like that impressed by gangster shit or hip hop shit in general at this point. Like
They bought a weekend watch.
in the 90s when that shit was new, it was like everybody was on it.
Well,
like what rap documentaries?
The little documentary.
What rap or gangster documentaries has Netflix produced or purchased in the last few years?
A Weekend Watts.
I think you're gonna have a hard time thinking of any.
And then I think
he said a Weekend Watts.
A Weekend
What is
Watts. It was a documentary that about murders that was happening in Watts.
Oh, so it's like okay, but that murders is kind of like one of the main things that they
And then
do documentaries about.
I think it's like Imperial Dreams, or I forgot. It was something in the PJs in Imperial Courts.
Again, as far as like the death row thing goes, that's a story that's been told several times over. We already got the Tupac movie. We've already seen, there's been at least 30 to 40 documentaries, Welcome to Death Row, Biggie and Tupac. There's been so many different movies that
But if
explore
they go
this
deep,
already.
it's a lot of stuff.
For the documentary or for a movie? Because
For
They've had both.
At
They've had
both, a
scripted,
documentary
they've
and a
had
movie.
documentaries.
It's a lot of stuff that has never been put out there at all.
I think if they do a movie and like embellish on some shit and say like this is the kids' gladiators school, how they are gladiators and they fighting and doing all this kind of shit, and put into that, but based on just a hood cat coming up doing that, it's like a story told. But
Because he
the
doesn't-
shit that they don't talk about is what needs to be told.
Like, okay,
Yeah, the shit that they don't talk about.
Yeah.
If he was 100% transparent,
look,
I think it'd be
Netflix
crazy.
is not trying to do a King Von documentary.
Right.
That's crazy.
No, but that tells you a lot about like King Von's story is
It's
like one of the
dope.
craziest of all time. Trapper Ross got 11 million views on that video.
Hey,
I mean, if they were investing in like gangster stories,
He would be the first.
there would be a few that would have been picked up before the Forest.
I feel like
Yeah.
Netflix would do like the Danny Boy story. Oh, the gay guy side of the label that's in the closet. Da, 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 da. That's what the Netflix would be like. Oh, they'd be all over that.
I doubt it.
100%.
Well, okay, maybe not Netflix,
For sure.
but I believe that
Toby.
Yeah, Tubi.
somebody would be interested in watching it. I think it would go crazy. I
But
think
not
the
enough
views go
people
crazy.
for Netflix to be interested.
Yeah, not enough.
But I think people would have been reaching out for that too. Also, if it was like something that was that vicious, like that was going to like take off, there's people that would take advantage of that situation. Like, hey, let me do this. This is what's gonna be big. But it's,
Because it's a lot of stuff I can't even say. I'm not gonna speak on it. But I think it would just be real entertaining.
I mean,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Trapper Ross did a whole 4 extra documentary that I think got like 500,000, which is like,
I gotta see. I ain't seen
by
it.
Ross's standards, that's not like a big W. That's kind of like
I gotta
okay.
ask this nigga Trapper Ross, bro. Is he chat GBT'd out the game, or where he be getting his facts from? Because
Reddit.
he did this shit recently with like the homies in the 60s, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what-
he was
Oh, did that have some cap in it?
a lot of cap.
No, he had like the barriers, like like it's a gray area. Their hood is right there. Then he started that. I'm like, but where you getting this from? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He chat GPT is what he doing?
Bro, I could not believe it when I seen the video of those kids saying, "We coming to no jumper. We're gonna get you, Munchie B."
I literally,
Yeah, I seen that shit.
I seen Trap video about that, right? And I just hit Lil Munchie yesterday and was like, "Hey, I asked for your number. That's crazy," but he didn't text me back. It was late night though. I was just like, man, I'm about to. I wanted to speak on the content that Trap because he said, "Oh, these things are going to start a They're starting a Crip and blood war in the city of L.A."
That
and
shit
I'm
been
like,
going on
that
since
shit
the
is
70s.
going down. Like it's already.
This
going
might be
down.
bad.
He said it's about to start. I'm like, he don't know about all these people dying.
Yeah,
It's going down. Yeah.
But I mean, that shit was kind of crazy. Inglewood was going up that weekend.
Yeah, really. Like behind, like my homegirl was in Inglewood right there in the '80s, right? And right there's a group home, and she was over there visiting her brother from Trouble.
Oh, he got shot.
Yeah, he got shot 4 times.
On 78th.
Yep, right on the set. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
But okay, Munchie, from your perspective, is that shit like on a crazy level now that you weren't expecting? Like, or is it at a different pitch because
When
of
niggas
that?
pull out cameras, I feel safe.
Okay.
Like, they came back, they was recording, because, like, I guess the homies caught somebody at a motel, whooped them out. Then they came back, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? They was recording,
Right.
leaving receipts and shit. But, I mean, I guess that's what it comes to these days. They record everything. So I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't super alert me, though. It get you pissed off, though, that they coming through your hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't like, oh, shit, you got to watch my back. Then they go, and come on, bro. They know damn well I said I quit like a month ago. And they told me I'm on my way up no jumper. On a Sunday. I'm like, who here?
I mean, okay, are you saying that because it's squabbles and they're posting videos of it, that in your mind is like, this is the opposite of people shooting each other's shit up?
I get the humiliation shit. You whoop them out and embarrass them. All right, I get it, but like to act like you about to go really like go put in some work and then you just like, hey, I'm like, no, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Or the cameras wouldn't be rolling.
exactly when I said it.
Yeah, like
It's like a different style of beef.
yeah. I mean, I ain't never.
Well, then
recorded myself.
it's so different now that because you would
The closest thing I did was hopping on that Slauson sign, taking that picture, and I only had like 50 followers on Instagram at the time. I didn't do it to go viral, and then you know what I'm saying, just get some Chinese food, pulled out, I hopped out the hunger, took the picture. Like,
What you mean? Like that was the only time you ever like?
you know, they be in people hoods taking pictures
yeah,
and
troll.
recording shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I just did it on some bored, goofy shit. Hopped on the Slauson song and she took the picture and then it went viral. I only had like 25 followers on Instagram. I wasn't on Instagram then.
Like they see Munchie over here. It went viral. They're like, "What this nigga on? What he up to?"
They're like, oh hell no.
Yeah, but no, they just recording everything. I guess though.
But nowadays, back in the day, you would be like, "Man, nigga, goofy, he ain't gonna do nothing." But now, these people is doing stuff and telegraphing they move.
Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, exactly.
Record the whole thing.
Hey, man.
I wonder why he did that.
Like
He's
that.
a
That's
dumbass.
I think he
Seems
felt
unnecessary.
like this is evidence
Against
that
me.
this is evidence that he did it freely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to see somebody pulling a Drake out.
He said, nigga, you drop. You drop 67, you not. hey, look, bro.
You know you do something stupid. This how you know he knew he did some dumb shit because in the middle of the robbery, he was asking the person he was robbing not to tell on him.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, real nigga ain't never did no police shit. Gucci, you really never did no police shit." You basically said like, "Please don't tell."
Yeah. I know you ain't gonna tell, right?
Yeah.
But I bet you it's some people that's confident if they do something to me, and I don't care if they went on a high speed chase, have to ditch the car, and then get on, they know Munchie ain't gonna tell on me.
For sure.
Right.
And I think Pooh Shiesty was that confident that Guwap is gonna keep it real because the same thing he did in the past. He did it to what? Big Cat, Fat Cat Records?
Yep.
Like Gucci
Big
did
Cat.
the same exact thing to somebody else.
He did.
Right.
Or
So for me to do that to you, I'm thinking, yo, Kippy G,
Wait, he
You
did
gonna
the same
respect
thing.
it. You gonna respect it.
Yeah,
I took a page out of your book.
So
I got certain enemies I've been going back and forth with, like all the way up, and I know damn well, like I probably done lit his house up, but he ain't about to do no telling. I might have to worry about him doubling back or something. I got that much confidence that he ain't gonna do that. I think Pooh Shiesty thought that this man was gangster and he was go get robbed and take it on the chin and just, you know what I'm saying, dribble back, I guess.
I mean, like, there's a Gucci song that came out 3 months before this incident occurred where he was talking about, like, I don't, like, snitches are all bad. I don't with snitches. And then 3 months later.
Let me be honest with you, bro. He only told because he on his medication.
Who?
Gucci.
on his medication?
Well, essentially, like he's Ozzy Osbourne, and like he should. Dior
if he wasn't on
sharing.
his meds and still cuckoo as Guwap, he probably would have got himself shot in there.
Yeah, because he would have turned up.
So if he under the
never
influence
took
of medication, his testimony not even valid then, right?
No, it's valid, but I'm saying like
Potentially not.
the nigga bipolar and something else.
Nah,
So-
because it's prescribed medication,
Yeah, it don't
and it's
matter.
not like I'm looking for the word, but it's not like
Mind altering.
yeah, just because you're on
That sounds like
Wellbutrin or whatever doesn't mean that what you tell a cop is going to be thrown out.
Yeah, it depends if you have diminished
that does
capacity
not
or not.
happen.
It depends on if he goes up there and claims.
This
that,
dude
hey, I
right
was
here
under
is
the
Roderick.
influence.
This not Gucci Man. When
Correct.
Gucci Man wasn't taking his meds, that was Gucci Man. This nigga that's on the meds and his wife, like, you know what I'm saying? He not. If he didn't take his medication, he would have got himself shot in there.
I was just like really disappointed when Gucci lawyer came out and like went against letting Pooh Shiesty get bail. Like you went up there and said,
No. Wasn't it his security, who is also a cop, is the one who basically wrote the letter asking for him to not get bail because he's scared that Pooh Shiesty is going to do something to his family.
Well, yeah, because Gucci doesn't have a lawyer in this instance. It's the prosecutor. It's
the
a
prosecutor. But I thought that Gucci basically said something along the lines like, "This is his second shooting case, and he's a threat to society. He could be potentially a threat to."
No, that was his security. Yeah,
All right.
Which is also bitch made.
Why do? All right. So look, this is.
he's a cop.
Yeah. Okay. So, but look, this my. If you a street dude, right? If you in the streets and you live by the street code, why are you hiring police officers to be your security?
Okay, that's an interesting convo because like a
Lil
lot.
Durk does that. Everybody, every huge rapper does that.
Yeah, a lot of, okay.
Because you need them to protect you.
Well, a few reasons. One, they're allowed to bring blick on them with on airplanes and things like that.
Lil Durk do that?
For sure. Lil Durk, when he lands in Chicago to go do a show, he got police escorts. He hires like real cops with security.
They allowed to fly with blick.
Police escort when you doing a show and your personal everyday security.
They be hiring off-duty cops, so a lot of the top security.
You need some of that professional.
Because at certain times he needs way more security.
So, but that's
it actually gives you more
that's
like
not police shit.
Well, I mean, I could see how it could be considered that, but for like
hiring an actual cop, you could hire. You can get security from anywhere if you want to be technical.
But I mean, think about a rapper when they go play a stadium. There's hundreds of security guards that are, and cops that are under the payroll of the stadium.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. To me, that's like the last place where, because like a rapper's not going to think of clarifying that. I'm such a like Pearl Jam protesting Ticketmaster or something. Like we don't want any cops to be involved in the like. Yeah. I mean, and the last rapper, like the street rappers aren't going to do it. I could see J. Cole or somebody who wants to get on their. I can see Dead Prez saying like we don't want to employ cops, but I don't think like somebody like Durk, like he's just trying to stay safe. Realistically,
I don't think Durk is the one who's doing the hiring of his security.
But he knows what's going on.
Well, like check came like so like
Durk guys still know.
Sure, he knows what's going on. There are people who are on him the whole time. They're standing right next to him.
Let's say if you throw shows and events,
off-duty cops there when King Von got killed. Why nobody like
there was real cops there. They shot people. But I'm saying people got killed.
Hey, K. Von and Durk wasn't even moving together at the time. They had a case to where they couldn't even be around each other like that. Those are two different states, living in two different states and all that.
They had like a keep away.
Hey, but I've like thrown events at warehouses where like we need to have security and like it would get shut down if the Johnnies pull up.
I
And then
understand.
yeah, so you need
personal security.
That's different. Like I could see
I can
why
see
it'd
you
be
hiring. I'm supposed to whoop J Ready ass next month. We gonna have security.
Okay, but the point is that Gucci Mane by having cops as security, like former cops or undercover cops, whatever, that's not out of the ordinary at all. That's regular shit for rappers.
It really should be. You Guwap. You smoking on Pookie Loke and if I tell kill me and fuck the police and the police. What's your badge number? Oh yeah.
But what is wrong with it? Like, why would we want like to add that to the list of street rules that like you can't do that when
because
that's like
if you know that's like all right. If you are hiring a ex police officer or a current police officer, that is equivalent to you hanging out with somebody who has testified on everybody. Like, you are one. You know for sure he telling. You know for sure he gonna testify. You know for sure he's gonna cooperate. You know 100% he gonna defend you. I know somebody, baby, that'll defend you. You feel me? Gonna get you right. Gonna have you straight. He not gonna. He gonna have you protected. You feel me? You could have been like, you didn't have to call that off-duty police officer. You could have called Munchie. Munchie could have made sure you was straight. You ain't got to call no ex-cops.
Well, the old Gucci Mane probably would not have had.
What up, buddy?
But just because you hire off-duty security who are cops or whatever doesn't like excuse you giving the police an account of what your artist who you were close with, who you're supposed to be homies with, did to you on a criminal level. You know, I can understand how the two are totally different.
Yeah, but that's how you knew Gucci was going to cooperate, because he was already working with the police.
But everybody does that. Dirk got, again, he got police escorts and shit. You know, it's normal.
So when I'm police escort,
we gotta move past this, because the chat is pissed off about this argument.
You know what I'm saying? Your personal bodyguard is usually like your friend.
But you got to protect your investment. You know what I mean? And when the investment is that big, like that big of an investment.
But he's just like a scammer.
Big homie CC is? Yeah. He was like a bodyguard.
Nah, he's fake. He never did nothing.
So he never bodyguard them people who be naming, huh?
Nah, this is all made up.
But it's like loose cannon, like just
he makes up. He's just making up shit. He's saying that he's doing human trafficking rescues. No footage, no evidence.
Like SEAL Team 6.
I mean, that's like, you would think he was in SEAL Team 6 from the way he talks about himself. It's all fake.
We got Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Busting shots.
They should have sent him.
I didn't know Dirk had off-duty police.
Nah, yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
So quick.
Oh, 50 do.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he got the Navy SEALs or some shit like that.
All right, but let's move off this topic and do a quick Everything 420 shout out. When you run out, do you really want to stop what you're doing, get dressed, go to the car, and go hunting for products? Or do you want to spend 30 seconds on your phone and have it handled? That's why I use everything420.com. They got edibles, flowers, vapes, gummies, accessories. They've got all of it. Fast, discreet packaging and shipping, and they have trusted brands like Stizzy, Packwoods, Cookies, Cake, and Runts. So go to everything420.com and use code NOJUMPER for 15% off. Rios, you don't smoke weed at all?
Nothing. No.
You never did?
I
used to. Yeah. I used to.
No puff pass?
You don't drink?
Don't drink, no.
You ever
4 years sober.
You ever take 3 perks and do Cam Capone?
Nah.
Take 3 perks and do Cam Capone.
I watched the rest of those clips with a totally different attitude.
Man, Cam Capone, my bad, man. If you need another one, I'll give you another interview.
No, that was fire. You did him a favor, if anything. He went and did Cam Capone off 330s.
Hey, man.
That's an inhuman amount of Percocet.
You know, my back
Why did
was
you
in
do
pain.
it? Why? Why did you do that?
Generational trauma.
Yeah.
I've been shot up. That's my,
So you was just
prescribed. That's my medication.
Yeah. And you knew
why so much, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I don't usually take them, so when I took it, I didn't feel it, and I'm like, you know how you take something and it don't,
or you didn't feel it soon enough.
You gotta feel it, because I just when I take pills, I don't chew them, or I hate the way they taste, so I just pop it, drink water. So I didn't, you feel me? So I guess the timer didn't
release at the you was like, I need some more.
When they did, I was high for 3 days.
Oh shit.
I was at Cam Capone house for 2 days.
You really stayed there?
No, I left and came back.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you went back and did another podcast?
Yeah, the first time I was...
Wait, you couldn't do it? So the second one was the better version?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
The podcast that we've all seen was the cleaned up version.
Yes.
Oh, my
God.
Isn't it hella far? You had to drive all the way back?
Yeah.
What?
Look, I drove. I'm like, damn, man. Because look.
How many perks you on right now?
None.
You sure?
Yeah. So, like,
yeah.
He didn't even say nothing. He didn't say nothing, but when I got back to the house, I said, man, I just feel horrible. Like, my work ethic, I'm like, man, I feel horrible. I'm like, and he paid me, so I'm like, hey, bro, like, if you need, like, my apologies. That was completely unprofessional. If anything I can do to make it up, like can I come up there and try to fix it, run it back? You feel
that was nice. When Rios got here today, And picture like I'm trying to like kind of like show Rios that this is not a gangbanging summit and that like this is a professional work environment. He comes in. I don't know if someone offered him hard drugs, but for sure they offered it to me in front of you. So that was one element of it.
They offered me something.
Then you've got yeah. You had a different response, but then you've got a Mexican rapper using the N-word over and over and over, which I also I'm looking at Rios just like thinking of this from his perspective. You've got Lush One just doing standard Lush One JCat-ism. What was going through your head? Because I was just kind of trying to think about it from your perspective. Like, damn.
Like, that shit was light.
Oh, that's light? All right,
Like,
cool.
He's not that much of a square.
Well, I don't know.
Like, that's
from Long Beach.
Nigga, like, I'm from the east side.
Okay. That's light.
Yeah, nigga, that's lightweight. Like, that was nothing. That's like, I'm just cleaning myself up because it's better for me to be cleaned up.
He got about 5-10 people in his phone doing it.
So you never do a syndicate podcast with the former Ace Boys and y'all are passing around the Molly sack beforehand?
No. Like, no, but it's
I
not
assumed
like,
that.
It's not shocking. It's not like
Okay.
something that I'm not aware of or been around. Like, it's
Okay.
just that me as a husband and as a father, it's like me being healthy and positive is just good for everybody.
I feel that. Well, just to put it in perspective, like notably, the first time that Spody Face saw Lush One hit the bong, he thought that Lush was smoking crack.
Hey, by the way,
No. So he's a
hey, y'all, you know that's this full sense of humor. He be like,
He's like fake appalled.
yeah, exactly. Like the fake outrage
Yeah,
is a big part of
He knew, though.
the
You could
turtle
tell.
sense of humor.
You could definitely tell.
I mean, hitting the bong does look kind of crazy if you're never around that.
You can smell it.
Yeah, I mean, it was clearly weed, but like
The wax shit look worse.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The wax shit looks way worse.
If you ever been around a crackhead, you know that
Yeah, assume.
that Novocaine.
Yeah.
I also I have enough self-awareness to be aware that like when I'm smoking something, people are gonna look twice at it.
Hey,
Regardless.
bro, what day was it? You tried to hit the cut and do something? You went right up under the cameras. You did what the? F- is
Oh,
that?
hey, that's this dickhead.
Oh, and they
over
turned the
here.
camera.
Hey, he
That's
tried to hit
fire.
me out and sneak and do some gang drugs and went around into the camera. I said,
They got called like
this nigga crazy.
Like
Joe
I did,
folks
right.
over there had to put me on blast. Hey, because like
He tried to hit a cut. He got a close
The
up.
thing about hitting the bong is that it kind of looks like you're sucking a dick, and it kind of looks like you're smoking crack.
The glass guard.
Yeah, you know, it is a glass
It
curve.
has elements of both. Whereas like
glass curve.
smoking a blunt, and it is crazy because like from a normal person's perspective, if you walk in with a blunt rolled the way that like the average rapper rolls a blunt, that shit is so aggressive from the perspective of like a normal person to just have this big old gorilla finger. Like, but hitting the bong, just from Spody Face's perspective, looked probably kind of gay and definitely very crackheadish.
It was a cultural thing for sure, but like but as far as what Munchie was just talking about too, this fool put me on blast because at the time I was telling my bitch I wasn't drinking, so I wasn't trying to drink on camera. You feel me?
Right.
So this stupid asshole, you feel me? Was
This
like,
is
oh, you
how
can't
they
drink.
Where you was lying, and that at the time it was
Okay, chat. GS3 Media TV. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to keep good vibes, man. On the road to 5,000 subscribers. On the road to monetization. I want to say I appreciate the people that tuned in to my live stream. You guys are genuinely appreciated. Thank you. I love you guys, man. Like, thank you for them new subs, like I said, and thank you for tuning in to my videos. You guys tune in until later on. GS3 Media TV. At the end of the day got in, mud.